trial works. You can.
Yeah, they just talking.
Then
Talking
how does
about
it
that
work?
you
How
gotta
does
say
it work?
you gotta have evidence to go to trial.
No,
Nobody never
Yes.
said you gotta have. I never
Nobody's
said you
going to
gotta
trial
have
with no
evidence.
evidence. Yes, you got to have evidence.
Hey, eat a man. Hey, eat a man. No, I'm not gonna front. It could be a point that you're saying because due to the tension in the at the time from that and that whole situation and the fact that they probably look back in the past and they like we don't want another Rodney King situation.
They said we gotta
It's a
lock him up.
possibility. We might have to lock
Yo.
him. It's a possibility.
Bro,
And that's how
y'all,
dumb y'all sound.
y'all
And
think in
I don't want to hear
2026
nothing
we
from
gotta
18
do it
when he
like
wants
that,
to
bro?
talk about black women making fun of black men dying. Because I think it's funny
Yeah,
that
let's
you
be
have no
real.
problem when
Reese,
other
you
men have something
talking,
to say
Reese.
about it. I
You're
think that's
talking
funny.
with your emotions.
No, no,
You're
no,
talking with your emotions, Reese.
Can I ask
Let's
you a
not
question?
gender bang. Let me
Jury
just say this thing.
decided that
Let me just
we
say
don't
this
want to
thing.
have another
Wait,
Rodney
Wait a
King
minute, wait a
story.
minute, wait a minute, wait a
Good
minute. Let me
question.
just say this and you got it. Let me just say this and you got it, right?
All right, gotcha.
Y'all trying to tell me that because of the political state of the country, they illegally arrested a police because that is illegal. If he didn't do some shit and they just
Oh
arrested
no,
him,
he was wrong. We're not saying that he wasn't wrong. Let me be clear. I think he that he was past his jurisdiction. I think he did more excessive force. I agree that excessive force was there. I think anybody on this panel should agree with that. But when we start diving into why that person died, in the
Wow.
autopsy say one thing. If y'all, it's just crazy that I hear black people say that you can't. They got to have evidence to lock you up. It's crazy to me.
Brother, you
I
said
never
that the
said
Me
that
autopsy
too.
shit.
said
I'm
that he
just saying
overdosed.
that jury
Right.
seen that evidence because the autopsy was presented in court already, bro.
I
That
think
was
that
one of the
jury.
main
I
arguments.
think.
One of
I
the
think
main
Reese was on.
arguments was that shit, bro.
No, I'm telling you that Reese was. If a woman like Reese was on that jury, that nigga was going to jail. It don't matter what the evidence said.
Okay.
And
Well,
that's a
either way,
fact.
I'm not sure. This is
That's
like
a
the
fact.
stupid shit
Well,
that I
Well,
be
just so
that's
thinking
you
why
about.
there's
know, the
12.
Y'all
That's
are
why
acting
there's
like that
12.
video didn't come
jury
out, like y'all didn't see
confirmed.
the video. And I'm like, hold on, can I say something without people in the background? I think it's really interesting that all these grown adults think that a grown 100-something-pound man can put all their weight on a human being's neck and nothing's gonna happen to them. I think that's fucking retarded. I think
I
y'all
don't
are
think that.
slow.
I don't think
And if
that at
you really
all, Reese.
believe
It's
that,
not
there's something wrong with
retarded.
you. We all saw
It's
that
not
video, right?
retarded. It
And there's a
happens all
point
the
where he
time.
puts his hands in his pockets while he's kneeling on his neck, which indicates that he has all his weight on his neck. So y'all think that that did nothing? Y'all think that the drugs that he does every single day
I,
killed him?
I was going to
But
bring up.
Yes.
I was going to bring
somehow
Yes.
he
up
was
that
still
point.
on the ground talking
Yes.
and
Yes,
crying and all that.
yes.
Yes. Even if he
Yes.
We
had a
all know.
tolerance, even if he had a
No,
tolerance for fentanyl, yes, it played a huge
Well,
it,
that's
part in
not
it.
it
what an
played a
overdose
huge
looks like.
effect.
So y'all need to stop going off of what y'all think and actually go off of facts.
We never
So
said it
Reese,
was an overdose.
so Reese, I
Just played a
practice
huge
martial.
part
Man,
in
that's what
dying.
y'all been saying this whole time. You said it was an overdose.
Not me. Not me.
Reese, I practice martial arts. Just because someone lays on your neck doesn't mean they're gonna choke you out.
Exactly. It happens all the time in
They have to
jujitsu.
apply pressure at a certain way
Do
to
you
cut
hear this?
circulation.
I
For
just
8
said that this
minutes.
grown 100-something-pound man put all his weight on another person's
Man.
neck.
All his,
So what
I
are you
know he
talking
didn't put
about?
all his
He
weight.
just
You
told
saw
you
the
that we
video.
know.
Yes, he did.
No,
They
he
have
didn't.
forensic examiners there. He put all his
He
weight
wouldn't
on
have
his
snapped
neck.
his neck if
When
he
he
put
had his
all his
hands in
weight
his
on his
pocket,
How
neck.
did he put
Fucking
that
all
wow.
shows
his
that he
weight
has
on?
all of his weight on his knee,
No, he
on his
did. He would
neck.
have snapped his neck if he did.
Oh, bye. Y'all didn't follow the case. Stop. Next.
You
I
fucking
didn't
Nobody
follow
liar.
gotta
the
lie.
case,
All
but
this
you
shit is
did.
verifiable.
Man,
You
Nobody's
did,
gonna
but you
lie about
didn't.
accurate facts that you
man,
can Google.
Wow.
it's just funny to me that these people ain't trying to go by what the court says. No,
What you mean, these people?
Yeah, what
these
you mean by
people on
that?
the
I
panel.
mean these people.
If this was black women making fun of George Floyd, they would be up in arms. But for some reason, like they got excuses for it. It's weird.
No, I don't have no excuse for it
Especially
because
18.
I don't have no excuse for anything. How you gonna blame me for something I didn't even say? Look, first and foremost,
What do you mean?
what
I'm not blaming you for anything you didn't say. I'm blaming you for shit you said. You don't care, right? But any other time you're
what
going to talk about what Divested
what are
Zealot
you
had on her
talk?
page.
What are you
I
He
even
think
don't
that's
talking
respect
strange.
from
about?
here.
What is she talking about?
I
Am I
just
lost?
said.
Yeah, I'm
Reese,
lost.
I just said it.
Reese,
You
Hold
can
on,
just
let me
read
hold
about
on.
what
We gonna for
Divested
this one.
Zealot has on her profile
Reese,
picture.
he was on your side.
But
Why you picking
was
on
on
him?
his
Y'all was on the
side.
same
This
side.
is how you know
Yeah,
she's crazy. This is how you know she's crazy.
that shit is wild.
how are we on the same side and 18th is arguing with me about something else, about how he
No,
could have died?
he
No,
was
I
on your
made a
No,
valid point.
no, no, no.
No, my God, I said either man had a point on that one particular point that he was making. That's it.
You're not allowed to be
But-
objective. How dare
But
you?
can I make this statement is that whenever you're
I
in a
done forgot
jury
what I was
trial,
gonna say.
that
Fuck.
the prosecution
Yeah,
has
he's
carte
gonna be-
blanche on who's actually on the jury. So the prosecution is not going to choose an old woman that's going to like go against what his thing is. So the majority of the people that were on that jury the prosecution's gonna make sure that they would possibly be on the cop's side, not George Floyd, and they get to like choose. They get like the first choice of who gets on the thing.
What?
On the,
No,
on the
the
jury.
Genesis,
That's how it
that
works.
Genesis. No,
I think the
Genesis. No,
defendant gets to choose
wait. Genesis. The prosecutor does not choose the jury. The defendant does.
No, it does not.
The defendant does have a say. They do.
The
Yeah,
defendant does.
but the prosecutor can like strike any of those jurors that it seems like it's going to go against
Genesis.
the prosecution.
Genesis. You don't know what you're
I've
talking
actually
about.
been. Listen,
So the case was actually a narrative
I've
then. Okay.
been the actual defendant, and I've got to see how I chose somebody, and the prosecution struck that person, and then chose
Both of the
me.
lawyers choose the jury. So the defense lawyer and the prosecutor.
I'm telling
And the
you,
judge, actually.
I'm telling
The
you
judge
from
is there
my own
too.
experience that in a jury trial. So what happens is that I get to pick people that I think would agree with me. The prosecution has the last pick. They make the defendant choose first. The prosecution can X out anybody they don't think that's going to go along with them. The
So it was-
defendant is always first, and then the prosecution is always last. They get to stake their claim last and say, okay, we'll bump this person, bring on that person, this person. So you can say, I want this person, I want that person, I want this person. Prosecution can say, nope, nope, across the board. So yeah, no, prosecution really has the upper hand
Well,
in that trial.
Well,
No, they don't.
just one thing.
Yeah, they do. I've been there.
Technically what they do is that they put people in and then they cross-examine. Both lawyers cross-examine. Hold on, go ahead though.
No one party gets to pick the jury. Like it's a group effort, like we just established. All three, the two lawyers and the judge.
I'm trying to tell you. Well, I know what I've been through in a trial where I had a jury, and I can guarantee you that I picked certain people, they picked certain people, and none of the people I picked was on that jury. It was the prosecution that had the final say of who was on that jury, and I got convicted. So there we go.
Show so the two low keysy. What you got convicted for, Genesis?
Wait, what?
I know, right?
DWI.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nothing crazy.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah. So
But let's play some more of this video.
Whose death wasn't no laughing goddamn matter. But he continues on to push more bullshit. Roll it.
Get it, right? In this case, like, do more. It's my production. We're live. The more is what? Like, what is it that you expect me? You want me to take a live production and stand up and fight Tony or have a reaction? Like, Tony told a joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to us. We didn't like it. Okay. Hey, man, fuck that joke. We move on. I don't understand why we stand on a hill and it becomes like this big thing of like, oh man, they do this and they're attacking the culture. It doesn't have to be that. It literally is either you're a fan of this level of content or you're not. And if you're not a fan,
the problem I have with
you
what
don't
he's
watch
saying.
it. So my last note for all attached to this is very simple. Okay, whatever the headlines or whatever the dialogue is, my rebuttal is simplicity. Remove me from it. I didn't say it. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production. It's a live production. I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What are you gonna do?
No, I ain't gonna hold you in regards to this. Say Genesis. I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? However, he inserted himself too much. He put this on himself a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tell you why what he's saying is
Drag him
bullshit.
up?
Let me tell you what. Okay, I used to be a comedian. Comedians have routines, right? People write their routines. Okay, he knew the script before they ever even said it on Netflix. Netflix is not going to produce a show and not know exactly what everybody is going to say before they say it. Okay, because they have to
Right.
make sure for their own insurance that the person
Wait,
is not
wait,
going to
wait, wait,
say
wait.
something that they're going to be
It wasn't
liable.
live though. Genesis, it wasn't live.
Exactly. And here's the
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
But no, but let me explain something to you. They had writers, okay? Straight up. They had writers. Each person that got up there had a writer. And that script of whatever the person was going to say got sent to the producers, including Kevin Hart, as executive producer. So he knew.
Nah,
No,
man.
yeah,
I
no,
don't believe. Y'all believe that shit?
No, 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 no.
100%. 100%.
No. No, because all right, this is the
It's
thing, right?
not gonna be funny no more. It's not gonna be organic. It'll be too
It's not,
lame.
bro,
No,
listen, when Charlie Sheen was up there, I remember Charlie Sheen's roast over 10 years ago. Yo, they were getting at him about all his life secrets. They were, the grain, they were just
and he knew it was
dragging him through the
Yeah.
mud, bro. They were dragging him through the mud.
He
Grimy
knew
shit,
everything
too.
that was going to be
And you know what
said.
is crazy, bro? Is that we're in this new era where people are just weak as fuck, and they should just be sheltered and get off the internet.
TV. It's
Yes, you get off the
TV.
internet, bro. Yeah, yes, you get off the
It's
internet.
television. It's TV. Listen, this is not just like a live stream, right? This is not like the Grammys that you just could burst out and say anything. They have writers. Comedians have writers. They do a routine. Lizzo had
Roast
writers.
used to be live.
Tiana
Wait a
Taylor had
minute.
writers.
All right, look
They're
at this.
not
The
just going off
Genesis,
the
they
cuff.
all got writers, yeah, right. But you, let me ask you this: you saying all of the writers and Kevin Hart and everybody knew each other's jokes and all of that shit?
100%. And guess what? If you
That shit is
actually
so
look,
garbage.
if
Think
you
about you going to a roast and everybody know what everybody about to say. That shit is not no. Come
It's
on.
not fun no
this is
more. It's
it's
not fun.
TV. It's not. This is TV. It's scripted. It's not. Y'all need to
Oh,
like
but
wake
comedy
up.
got
It's
a lot of
scripted.
improv. Comedy and
No,
movies is
comedy
not
is
the
not
same.
improv.
It's
I'm a comedian. It's not improv. It seems improv.
You're a
Most of
comedian.
those jokes
So
they
wait
have
a
done
minute. So
over
when
and over
somebody
again,
heckling the comedian, that's not
and they say the
improvising when
same.
they start joking with
find
the
certain.
heckler.
They
A
have
lot
the
of stand up
same.
is freestyle.
No,
That is, I don't
that's
know. I don't
bullshit.
know
I'm
what
trying
you're
to
talking.
tell you, as a comedian, as a former comedian, it is a routine. That's what they call it, a comedy routine.
You're a
If
comedian.
you go, yes, I was a
Tell
comedian
us a
for a
joke.
very
As a matter
long
of fact,
time.
go ahead. Tell us a joke.
Yeah,
Man.
tell us a joke right now.
Tell you,
Do it.
listen. You want me to tell you? See, this.
Why the pigeon cross the road?
Listen, I'm not fixing to tell you no joke right now. Listen,
You see what I'm saying? You see what
Listen.
I'm saying? Liar.
Hey,
Yo,
Yeah.
George Floyd.
okay, let me think of a joke. Let me think
George
of a
Floyd is turning in his grave right now because of you.
well, okay, what I'm trying to tell you is that listen, most comedians they have writers and they say the same jokes over and over again. If you go to a comedy show in DC and then you go to one in another state, you're gonna see the same comedian
true.
tell the same
true.
exact
That's
joke
true.
no matter where
But
you
you
go.
can't tell us
true.
one.
that's
That's
true.
true.
You know what?
That is
right now-
different. Wait a
I
minute.
actually
Wait a
can.
minute. Wait a minute. You talking about something completely. Of course, comedians reuse their routine because
But
it's
a roast is a
jokes.
one-time thing.
Right, right. The
It's
roast is
written.
different. You know what I'm
Y'all are
saying? And
missing it.
It's
come
like
on,
once
man.
every 2 or 3 years or whatever. They're very rare.
I ain't gonna lie though, I'm kind of with
It
DJ
was
on
writers.
with Genesis on this. Like, yeah, are y'all saying that they went? They're going
saying
up
that
there with this $1 million production, and you don't think nobody is proofreading their jokes at all?
No, this is
That's
the
not
fun
the
part.
same thing as proof, bro. She's saying that, like, I'm coming to roast you. You already know what I'm about to say about you. That's what she's saying. And fighter know what I'm about to say about you. She's
It
saying
takes
the
the
whole thing is
It takes
staged.
the fun. It
that
takes the
kills the
fun.
essence of the roast, though. If everyone knows what they're gonna say,
It's not gonna be organic, bro. Laughing and funny shit is gotta be organic. You can't choose. Is like, come on.
yeah, that's what I was gonna get to.
No, but this is
Yeah,
not.
I'm not gonna say they had like a whole.
This is not.
I'm not, go ahead. My bad.
This is Hollywood.
Hold
Hollywood
on.
will make it seem like it's organic, and it's not. Each person, listen, just like I'm a DJ, right? If I play on the radio, I have to give them a set list. I don't just get to like play whatever songs I gotta tell them exactly what songs I'm gonna play. This is television. They have to know exactly what
And
you're
you
going
got
to say.
too
Why?
many
Because
jobs.
there's
Genesis.
liability.
You got
Listen,
too many jobs.
Yo, matter of fact, yo, you know what joke
To
was
an
worse?
extent, probably,
it's
but
too much
Yeah,
money
you know
on
what?
the
You know what
table.
joke was worse? You know what joke was worse? The Rock. I don't know if Kevin Hart's dad's still alive. The Rock made
No, they
fun
both
of.
gone.
Yeah, The Rock made fun of Kevin Hart's dad being a crackhead. I think that's more
And Kevin
disrespectful.
Hart already
That
knew
is
that
not
he
I'm about to
was
say
worse
gonna
Kevin
say
because
that.
the
Hart made a
roast,
joke about him being a crackhead.
and
So
that's
yeah.
not
And
worse
Kevin
because the
Hart
roast is the
already knew
roast
he
of
was gonna
Kevin
say
Hart.
every
It's the
word.
roast about him. He expecting
The
that
Rock
shit.
told him to do some gay shit too.
This man family is not expecting somebody to talk about their dead relative. But look at this shit
It's
here, right?
Yo, hold on,
baiting,
hold
but
on, hold
Kevin
on,
Hart
Wait a
already
minute.
knew.
Black Hawk said something, right? This could be true, right? He said, she's right. Every joke has to be approved. Sure. Let's say Keon is the nigga that let's say Keon is the nigga that approving all jokes. That don't mean I know what fight about to say to me. That means this nigga know everybody lines and everything and approve it. I bet you could say this on it, but that don't mean this nigga fighter know what joke I'm about to crack on him. That shit is crazy to me.
yo,
Yeah,
you know
If
what's
they
no,
have
crazy?
Some
practice,
jokes should be
Doc,
kept to
they
yourself
actually
and then
practice
just say
the
it
show before they
anyway.
actually
nah, I
did it.
don't
Yeah,
think they had
practice
no
makes-
roast rehearsal
They actually
before. I
they
don't
did.
know
They
about that.
did. They
You know what's
Hey, what's up,
crazy?
everyone?
y'all
Yeah,
have
yeah,
not been paying
y'all know
So
what's
wait,
crazy,
so
right?
Genesis, you telling me that
Online.
they did the whole roast before they went
Y'all have
live?
not
Is that
been.
what
It's a
you're telling me?
wedding
Yes, they
rehearsal
did. They
type shit.
Yeah,
practiced it.
yeah,
They
yeah,
have.
yeah.
Listen, y'all have not
Oh
been
shit,
paying
let me grab
attention
it.
to
Hey,
the
can
show.
y'all help me?
But
Can
it's
y'all hear me?
So
Yeah, we can hear
y'all
you.
know the
Okay,
people
yeah.
in Brooklyn.
Grab it.
All right, I can explain to everybody right
Y'all know
now
the
because
people in Brooklyn,
I
right?
listened to what the
Yeah,
people said
everyone's
about
talking
it.
at the same
All the
time.
comedians said.
I just wanted to say something real
Can,
quick. So y'all
all
say
right, go
like
ahead.
everything is censored, yo, and people like, oh, they don't make fun of this group, the people in Brooklyn, with the hats, yo,
South Park does it all the time.
yo, they still get made fun of all the time. I don't know what people are like. Oh, they don't get made. They get made fun of by comedians, by TV shows. They always get made fun of. So I don't understand why people say, "Oh no, comedy is only this one thing." No, that's the whole point of comedy. It's like you damn near want to get canceled as a comedian because
There's levels to it.
There's gonna make you. It's gonna make you more popular. It's gonna give you more notoriety when you get canceled. Real talk.
If the jokes have to be approved, then and you know one won't get passed, you might as well just keep it to yourself and just say it anyway. Because you
They
might not
probably
even
did.
approve the joke.
They probably did. You know.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. But go ahead.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's good, bro?
What's up, Ronald? What's
Let me.
up?
Hey, what's up,
All right,
Ron? What's going on with you, brother?
I'm all right. Well, let me tell you how it's done. The comedians, some of these comedians already explained it. All right. What happens is there's writers. So the people who are doing the roasting and the comedians, they don't know what other people are saying. But what happened is the writers, they hear what the roasters are going to be saying. That way they don't repeat the same joke. They don't want two comedians doing the same joke, right? So that's the reason why the writers bounce off on each other so that they're not so the roast will be better. So Kevin Hart had no idea what they're going to say about him, right? But out of respect, some of the roasters do like ask the other comedians or the other roasters or the people they're going to roast, hey, is this okay? For example, they told the black lady that they were going to talk about her dead husband who deleted himself, right? And she said it's okay. So out of respect, a lot of the comedians would do that, but
Well,
Kevin
it's
Hart had no
predetermined like a
idea.
wrestling show.
Yeah, but Kevin Hart and the other roasters, they never heard the roast. They never heard what the people was going to say about them. But the comedians, they did do a set in comedy places before the roast to see how it worked out and in front of a crowd. and some of them changed. Like some of them, they did. I think one of them is actually on YouTube. The black guy.
Yeah,
What's his name?
together, Ronald. They did it together or separately, like separate.
Separate. Yeah, because they did it separately because you're not gonna. It's not gonna come out good if you roasting somebody and they already heard your joke already.
Right.
So everybody did it separate. So, for example, Kevin, if you go on YouTube, Kevin Hart's friend who helps him write jokes, he the one who made a joke about David Chappelle. He actually has his set on YouTube that he did in a comedy store before the roast, before the real roast. So, and some of the jokes he did it a little differently. That's what they do. They work out their jokes at a comedy store or a comedy place, and then after they went to the roast. But the other comedians wasn't there to hear their joke. That's what makes it look a lot better. If everybody knows what joke,
routine, right? It's a routine. They do the same.
Just so they avoid
routine.
overlapping, then, right?
But I hear you.
Yeah, so
but everybody in the room that's in the room is all new content to them. It's all
I doubt
new.
it's with each other though.
There's new content to them.
Maybe just with the big
But the
ups.
writers, but they do have writers that help them. So the writers are gonna know everybody's joke. That way, the people don't make the same joke. They don't want to hear Kevin Hart is so short and a person make the same joke about, or three comedians make the same Kevin is so short joke, and it'll come off bad. Especially when the roaster all the way to the end. If he make the same joke that two of the roasters did, it's gonna come off bad. That's the reason why the writers know the jokes. It's just Kevin Hart didn't know the jokes because he was being roasted. So he didn't know the jokes.
You saying they all got the same group of writers, or they all got their own writers that come together in a group?
The writers are mainly for the people who are not really comedians. For example, what's her face? Regina, what was that? Was that Regina Hall? Yeah. So most of the comedians, they make their own jokes, and some of the writers will also help them out also. For example, like last year, the guy not last year, during the Tom Brady roast, the guy who talked about George Floyd this time, he's a comedian helped him out. He said right before the roast, or while it was there, he wrote him a joke to roast one of the other comedians there. During that roast for Tom Brady. So they said so most of them, for example, the professional comedians, they usually write their own jokes, and they do get help from time to time from the writers or other people also. And they go out to the club and work on their jokes and perfect their jokes and stuff like that. Just like anybody, just for example, David Chappelle, before he do his stand-up specials, or anybody before they do their stand-up specials, they work on their jokes in these small clubs and stuff like that before they do the big stage.
Okay.
So that's what they did also.
So which, for your 40th birthday, would you let all your best friends have a big big festival? YouTube friends, would you let them have a roast on you?
Probably on YouTube, but not people in my real life. Hell no.
Not yet.
Hold
For
on.
your 40th, you have a
A
roast.
YouTube bros. Yeah, I do that shit.
Everybody get
We
the
gotta
camera.
go.
I do think folks is getting a little soft. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This is what a roast is. You know what I mean? It's where people go up there and say the most egregious stuff, either about everybody or about the person they roasting. So, I mean, I don't expect nobody. If you expect an apology at a roast, I think you lost the plot. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I can
really think you
understand
lost
that.
the
It's
plot.
all fair game over there.
I can
Yeah,
understand
you gotta
that.
know how to laugh at
In the
yourself.
roast about the person, what are you talking about? Other people, I understand a family member, but what are you?
Oh,
The
okay.
only
You talking
thing
about
George
family.
Floyd
Not
got in
everybody
common with
gets roasted
Kevin
over
Hart,
there. Not just
the only thing George Floyd got in common with Kevin Hart is that they both black.
Like,
What
now,
you mean? Nigga,
So
a
I just
roast
wanna-
isn't just about
so
Kevin Hart.
this-
They be roasting everybody on the panel,
Right.
or they just
I wanna
roast
make
anybody.
They
Like,
roast the
what
audience too.
you mean?
but
They roast the
Can you
audience,
share my
but like,
screen real quick?
so which okay, you know the dude that said the comment about George Floyd, that was strategic because we're talking about him right now, and
Bingo.
I've seen that dude before. I've seen his face before, but I don't really like know his
Tony
name.
Hinchcliffe.
oh, that's Kill Tony.
You kill Tony, right. What they do, the little
3 inch clip.
Deserve the attention that he getting then, basically.
right. So he did this on purpose. You know what I'm saying, so he might not be he might not even be a hateful dude towards black people, but he just in the name of
Well, he's
comedy.
a homosexual. I know that, but other than that,
He gay? Or he might
Very
be. I
much
don't know.
so. You can hear it in the voice.
He might be right. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
yeah,
That's why they joke about that about him, but we're not even sure. I think he even did a George Floyd joke 4 years ago when he did the Tom Brady roast. The same guy, but it wasn't as big as this one.
I just think.
Can I just make like this?
Genesis, can I ask you a question? Genesis, can a person make a racist joke, a very racist joke, and not necessarily be racist?
Yes, they can, because they might not even be writing the damn joke that they're even saying. Could you just show my screen real quick so I can just outline this?
What is this we share?
It's just I'm just about to break down about the roast and about Netflix. Okay,
It's a photo shoot of DJ Genesis at
no,
the beach.
this is Google, right? So I asked, okay, the Netflix roast, are they scripted? Yes, the Netflix roasts are heavily scripted. While the shows are performed live and feature genuine reactions from the audience and honorees, the comedian sets are rigorously written in advance. Then it says how the process works. Professional writers, the comics performing at the days either write their own material or use Netflix's dedicated team of joke writers to develop and own their sets. Teleprompters, their roasting comedians read their structured jokes from a discrete teleprompter located around the stage. Okay, staged interactions, even unscripted looking surprises or emotional confrontations are often pre-planned. For example, during the roast of Kevin Hart, public reconciliation handshake with surprise guest Cat Williams was prearranged to create tension and compelling live television. Okay, so like, yes, all this stuff is scripted. It's TV. It's not
all of it.
What is that? How is that different from what? How is that different from what Ronald just said?
I was just about to say that.
It's not real. No, it's like you guys think that these are real reactions, and they're not. All the stuff is scripted. People are reading from teleprompters, and people already know what's going to happen before it even happens.
No, that's not what it said.
Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart
That's
and
not
Cat
what I
Williams,
said,
that whole interaction between them, they already knew
Genesis. That's not what Genesis. That's not what I should say. Come on, man.
No. There's an example, right? DJ Genesis, like an example. If I'm a rapper, or artist, a comedian, a juggler, I'm gonna practice my act, and I'm gonna probably go to somebody that's part of production. I'm gonna say, "Yo, I'm gonna do these backflips. Help me practice this, because I want to make sure I perform good." So that's gonna be preordained. They need somebody that's part of the production that make sure the lighting is good, the sound is good, the seating, the microphone. Yeah, everything has to be planned so it could look good for us, for the audience. But everything is not good. Like, everybody is not in on it and they know what's gonna happen, because that's what makes the show fun. I hope you understand what I'm getting at.
Actors, these people are acting. This is Hollywood. This is not like people's real reactions. Even look, it says even unscripted looking surprises or emotional confrontations are often pre-planned. That means they practiced it. How do you pre-plan something without okay, well, I'm gonna say this to you and you gonna say this, and then ha ha ha, and we're gonna laugh or
But
whatever.
the rehearsals that they're doing is
You gonna
practicing.
say this, you gonna say that, and I'm gonna just be like, oh my god, oh Lord, how could you say that? Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's false. It is bullshit. And if y'all want to believe that whole thing was just a everybody was surprised and they didn't know what they were saying and da da da. Listen, it says even the handshake between Cat Williams was prearranged. So even that was just some bullshit. It's Hollywood. Okay, they're reading teleprompters. All the jokes that the guy said, that means that Kevin Hart got to see everybody. How you have a teleprompter of the jokes if they're coming off the top of their head? How do you if you're telling jokes off the top of your head, how's there a teleprompter with the joke on it? How do you? Okay, professional writers.
Genesis, I think you proved your point. Genesis, you proved your point.
She actually
Hey,
did
y'all
improve her
keep it.
point.
Oh yeah, it's all off the cuff. We just come on now.
Damn, man, Genesis, you
I'm
ruined
about to say
it.
because I think what they was mostly disagreeing with you is that like all the rest of the other roasters knew each other's jokes and stuff like that. But I don't know if they did that, but I don't know. Who knows?
The producers knew, and Kevin Hart is an executive producer, so he knew all the jokes. Maybe the other comedians.
He was being roasted. He didn't know the jokes. Come on.
He did know the jokes. He's the
That's what
executive
I'm saying,
producer.
man.
He was being roasted. He even said that on the he was on an hour something minutes on the Breakfast Club, and he said he didn't know the jokes. So how the hell you gonna disagree with me? I saw the whole thing.
No, he said he knew. You ain't watched the same Breakfast Club
I
said.
well apparently you're delusional. I just saw it.
I'm not delusional. I saw it too. I just covered it on my channel. The fuck? I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
Just covered it. He knew what was going on.
Genesis, it takes away the fun.
Ain't no fun. This is not about fun. It's about money. This is a money grab. Listen, ain't nobody doing nothing on TV and having. This is money. This is about.
I agree with that part.
People sign contracts. This is about money. This is not about fun, bro.
Yeah, but
people go to the amusement park to have fun.
Okay.
I agree that the roast is about money, but I also agree that is about entertainment too.
Right, and
part of the
Kevin Hart don't have to
entertainment
be
value
an
is that nigga
All
getting
of them
roasted, and I don't think they're just gonna let him know all the jokes that's gonna roast. That shit is crazy.
He's the executive producer. How do you?
So
he said that. He even said that he was the executive producer.
That doesn't mean
This is his show.
he also said he didn't know what jokes the other people was gonna make. He said that on the Breakfast Club.
Explain something to you. Like if someone said something he don't know and they say something really bad, that means that he is liable, like financially. If someone's, you have to know, people just don't get to say whatever the fuck they want to say on Netflix, bro.
That's why they had the other writers that would bounce off the ideas off of each other.
You mean like George Floyd in hell? You mean like that joke?
He knew he was gonna say that. He knew that joke was there. It was on a teleprompter, and he read that joke.
I don't like roast anymore.
How the hell does Genesis know this?
Bro, I thought they were organic.
That this whole is Hollywood. This is not. Why do y'all think that Hollywood is organic?
DJ Genesis reality shows is scripted, but it's still organic too.
But this is not a reality show. This is Netflix is not a
It's
reality
the same
show.
thing. The shit is scripted, but the organic part is the entertainment part of the shit.
Audience's reaction to it is not the people that's involved. The people that's involved know how to pretend like the shit is real. The audience thinks it's real. That's the whole Hollywood magic.
So hold on, these Genesis when Kanye West went up and said, Taylor Swift never should have won this. It should have been Beyonce. Was that scripted or was that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna say this. It probably could have been. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Or when Kanye West said,
George Bush.
Yeah, with Katrina. But George Bush don't care about black people.
How did he get up? Like,
and Austin Powers was like, what the fuck?
Listen, Hollywood magic, y'all. Y'all really think listen, only on YouTube and things like this do people like do this off the cuff stuff. In real cinema, in real theater, people know exactly what's gonna happen because they need to know when to pan, when to hit all right, when this camera gonna hit this person, when that camera gonna hit that person. This whole is all scripted because you need to know when this person gonna say that to make this camera go to on that person and catch their reaction. There's no other way to do that if everything
Let's agree to disagree and move forward. Let's agree to disagree and move forward.
Okay. Fight after
DJ,
go ahead.
All right, okay. There are some parts that are scripted. For example, when Kevin Hart started talking to him in the beginning and saying that Tom Brady's a bitch, he knew that Tom Brady was going to walk out while he's saying that stuff. So that part is scripted. So especially like when comedians are interacting with people who are not really comedians, They a lot of times they work that out, right? For example, Tom Brady talking to Kevin Hart, or Kevin Hart talking to Usher while Usher was singing. Those are things that were that's scripted and worked out in before the show. But when it comes to like the regular comedians, just because you could see what they're saying or reading on the teleprompter, don't mean that the other comedians knew beforehand what jokes they were going to make. That is utterly ridiculous.
Now, I did not
And
say
they,
all the other comedians knew what they were going to say. I'm just saying it was scripted. I'm just saying that Netflix knew and Kevin Hart as an executive producer knew. There's no way, because he had to sign off on everything. There's no way that you can that writers are writing the script. So listen, Lizzo had a script writer. Tiana Taylor had a script. They're not comedians. Someone wrote their thing, and
I know that
they're reading off of. So everybody is reading off teleprompters to like tell their jokes, and it has to be approved through him, executive. Because guess what? He could get sued if the wrong thing happened. You can't.
That's why I told you. That's why I told you. The writers knew the writers knew all the jokes, right? That's the reason why. That's the reason why they could.
George Floyd joke. That George Floyd joke.
Yes, they knew that. They knew it was coming.
Wait, he can't get sued if it's edited, right?
What he get sued for? It's a roast. It was live.
No,
There's nothing nobody could sue him for a joke.
Called them and said, "Hey, because he said he called them up and said what was going on." Now, technically, he could, because he already knew what the script was going to be, said that beforehand. But of course, he can't let people know what was going to happen because that's going against the NDA. But the bottom line is that it's scripted.
That's like me going to a comedy show. That's like me going to a comedy show and then they roast me and then I want to sue. Like that is great.
You can't. Nobody could sue for what the George Floyd joke.
Man, do you think that even Dave Chappelle? You think that he didn't give Netflix all his jokes before he did his show?
It's possible.
I don't know. I don't know about when it comes to this special's not even live anyway. The Dave Chappelle special is not live.
From this,
How long we gonna stay on this? How long we gonna stay on
beating this dead hard.
Let's move on.
My last note for
not
all
gonna get sued.
is very
Thank
simple.
Somebody in the
Okay?
audience said that.
Whatever the headlines or whatever the dialogue is, my rebuttal is simplicity. Remove me from it. I didn't say it. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production. It's a live production. I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What do you want me to do? I'm gonna drag him off? You want me to fight afterwards? You want me to turn it into like what? That's not what I agreed to do. That's not the job at hand. The job at hand was to produce a successful roast, which I did.
Produce.
I also got the rebuttal. I also got to say shit at the end. What are we dealing with here? I'll say it again. Stop talking as if I said it. So when you say the family and the family's affected, I didn't disrespect the family. Showed up for the family when it happened. Made sure that the family felt supported. Made sure that all things there were actually cool.
This is why I think we're going to get back into interviewing people so that we grow a platform that have these individuals come through. Because all I would have did was play the segment of the interview where people are actually disappointed in him or pissed off at him. And I'm looking at him like, bruh, all you had to do was one simple thing. Watch this clip and tell me if you could figure out the one simple thing he had to do. You didn't have to laugh. You laughed, wiped your face because it was so damn funny. That's the part that people are mad at. When
that is I don't.
And he wasn't even laughing. That was just part of like the whole.
So you can't laugh at a funny. Damn.
He wasn't even laughing. That the whole thing.
Laughing at your joke is bad now. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't agree with that part. I think you had a roast show. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you want to demonize.
You guys didn't grow up roasting each other?
This is what they do, bro. Shaq every year. Well, back in the day, Shaq used to do those roast things. Where they roasted him and everybody on the panel, everybody roasting each other. Like it's supposed to be fun, bro. Like damn, yeah.
Part of
Jeff
that I
Ross
agree.
said something about Bill Belichick. Tom Brady rushed his ass to
To
Tony.
me, it's supposed to be fun, but some of these people be trying to make it political, bro.
Yeah, for their own
Even
agenda.
they saying the George Floyd shit. They like, what does George Floyd got to do with this nigga? Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that is trying to be political because George Floyd is some political shit. You know what I'm saying? It was at a politically charged climate when this shit happened. That shit is political. He didn't even have to say that shit.
But I think he said it to me a little. I think he said it to be a little mean. Like, and we laugh at.
Yeah.
We
And
laugh at.
also, Kevin Hart went to George Floyd's funeral, so that's what makes it kind of like part of it. It makes
that's what I'm
they can
saying.
relate.
And that's what I'm saying. If he didn't interject himself that deep, it wouldn't even matter. He would have been just like if one of us is wrong when somebody crack a George Floyd joke, it's not none of our responsibility to be like, hey, what are you doing? But if you know the man family, you went to his funeral, that's different, bro. That's fucked up.
But that's how a roast is supposed to be. You're supposed to like really crack on people on things they care about. Like, they cracked about his dead father. They cracked about his dead mother's getting a train running on her in heaven, right?
That's
I mean, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. This George Floyd thing wasn't even the worst, bro. Like I don't know. But go
His
ahead.
mom getting a train ran her in heaven is wild, bro.
That's wild, but
yeah,
they said Kevin Hart came here in one of those those ships in a bottle. He came here on a ship in a bottle. His ancestors came here on a slave ship in a bottle. Yeah, something like they said a lot of wild shit, bro. Like that wasn't like that. I don't know, but go ahead. I mean, I get it. Yeah, he got connections to George Floyd, but I mean, I'm a comedian, bro, and this is my roast, and I'm not about to sit there and be like, oh man, not George Floyd during a whole 2-hour roast session. No, I'm not. I'm just nah, bro.
Oh, they got it on Netflix, right? The whole thing.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, one of the worst was the lady who husband committed suicide after 3 years of marriage. They joked on her all night.
It was all night.
Come on, man. And we weren't about George Floyd.
I think it was Cheryl Underwood.
Cheryl Underwood.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, she laughed too. That same guy, Tony Hinchcliffe, he said, he said that man was married to Cheryl Underwood for 3 years before he deleted himself. I've been next to this bitch for 2 hours. I'm like, how did he last that long? I mean, I gotta admit, I think Tony had the best set. He was one of my favorites that night.
Oh, you watched the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I think he was the best out of he's Cheryl.
Cheryl Underwood.
I'm gonna hold you when as soon as I see Kevin Hart, that's one of the quickest way to make me not watch some shit, bro.
Oh, nigga, you hate
Kevin
Hart is a legend.
I like his movies. I don't like his stand up.
Kevin Hart's a legend.
So see, Brownie Ellie in the chat said this is why Tether the FBA not the same. Like because she's FBA, she got like this special magic about her. Like
she probably do, brother. She probably do.
Man, this shit weird.
So let me ask y'all a question.
I'm FBA. I'm God's favorite. Like this shit.
I don't really.
My bad. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Well, we know how FBA came about too, fighters. So we can't front on that. I know
FBA
what you're saying. It can get annoying at times, but we know it was a lot.
FBA the dumbest shit I ever heard.
It is dumb.
It's the dumbest shit.
No, you're right.
That tether
Right,
shit,
huh?
the dumbest shit. White folks don't care if you got an accent. You a nigga. We need to stop this goofy shit. White folks don't care if you got an accent. They will bust my fucking head, DJ head, and fighter head the same fucking way if they called us goddamn down south in Louisiana, in Alabama, in Mississippi, any of them other fucking places. We perpetuating the bullshit and the separation that they want. The Willie Lynch on was fake. The Willie Lynch letter was fake, but that's niggas working that shit every day.
All right, let me respond to that
We
real
separate
quick.
ourselves with bullshit. You a devil. You this nigga.
Wait.
we all
Let me respond to that. I agree with what you're saying. Do I think it's some goofy shit to an extent? Yes, I don't agree with FBA ideology, but I can't sit here in front too like I don't know why FBA came about, because it was like, I ain't gonna sit here in front. It was a lot of people from different ethnic groups.
Evergreen
That
never
was
did shit to me.
wait, hold up 1 second. It was a lot of people from different ethnic groups that was shitting on Black Americans
I shit
6,
on
7
Black
years
Americans,
ago.
and I am one.
Bro,
Bro, check this
Them
out.
niggas ain't
Bro,
perfect.
everybody shit on everybody, bro.
Rakim, we can't stop Black Americans from getting reparations, bro. We can't stop y'all from that.
Black Americans shit on Black Americans.
No, it wasn't just reparations. It was people that was talking hella shit. I'm not talking
We
about
talk
the
shit
ones
about
that
each other.
wait. Hey, you go finish up.
Let him.
Damn. What I'm just saying, and I agree with you. It's certain things that I don't agree with either. But what I'm saying is that the emergence came from people. It was people who was trying to align themselves with white people that was adapted to their ideologies that was here shitting on Black Americans. That's how FBA emerged. I don't agree with the shit that they say. I'm not anti-Caribbean or anti-African. I got love for Caribbean culture and African culture, but I'm not gonna sit here in front like it wasn't a gang of motherfuckers, whether they be Hispanic, whether they be Caribbean, whether they be African, that was shitting on Black Americans 6, 7 years ago before FBA became big like it is right now on the internet. That's the only thing I'm saying.
All I'm saying, if they was shitting on us, whoop-de-doo. Humans talk about other humans all the time. We ain't special.
Okay, with that logic,
we talk about other races also all the time.
Listen, okay, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is that you had a lot of people who was sitting there saying, okay, Black Americans ain't built shit, they ain't never done shit, they ain't a whole bunch of shit. Okay, it was motherfuckers was getting wicked with it. I was around, so I knew. But what I'm saying, I don't hold that accountable to all Caribbean people or all African people or all Hispanic people. But I'm sitting here to let you know I saw it with my own 2 eyes. There was a lot of it. And I knew that sooner or later, if people got wind of that shit, FBA movement was going to grow. And with what I thought, it sure in the hell did. That's the only thing I'm saying.
And I'm just saying the FBA shit helps white people. The same white people they claim to have disdain for, that separation FBA shit plays right into their plan and agenda. And I wish my people would realize that. They want us to not like people who got the same genetic makeup as us. And we out here doing it.
I agree with that. I agree 100% with that. But I ain't going to sit here and say like what other people were saying didn't play into white supremacy as well. So it's a tit for tat thing.
Yeah.
Just because someone else doing something don't mean we have to do it. It don't make what we doing go away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tit for tat is how we used to do shit as children.
Yeah, you know, FBA and
besides the talking about outside people, I think FBA is definitely needed per se. But all the talking about foreigners and the tether talk, that's ridiculous to me, of course. But just the whole delineation, or just at least accepting the fact that we are not the same as our African, Jamaican, Haitian brothers. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, personally.
No, well, culturally, ethnically, we're different culturally and ethnically, but racially, we're the same. It's not a hard concept to understand. Usually, when people come, with us being the majority of people here, when people come, they're gonna adapt to African American culture. My problem is, don't adapt to African American culture and then you turn around and shitting on us at the same time. I'm not with none of that shit. Just like I don't like people to sit here and try to downplay any contributions that Caribbean people might have made to the United States or Africans or whoever else. I'm not with none of that shit. Because you ain't got to talk down on other groups to uplift your own group.
Yeah, but Rakim, but my issue is that I believe that most people that are foreign or tethered or whatever, they're not doing that. They're not disrespecting. You know, it's a small amount, and people want to romanticize it, make it seem like it's a bigger issue than what it actually is.
Inflate.
Okay, with that
Right.
logic, FBA is not a law. It's 40 million African Americans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
FBA
yeah,
is a small
yeah,
group.
yeah, yeah. Most Black American people, they don't really care about all that division shit for real. Like, you know.
But I'm just saying, I knew
Hmm.
shit was gonna escalate from 2020 when I was seeing a lot of that shit. I knew shit was gonna eventually make its way to that to that type of situation. That's all I'm saying. Because there's a lot of
Yeah,
people
this is all
that
Brownie's
was
fault.
talking. There's a
Yo,
lot of people that was talking like they were superior or they was much more
Rakim,
better
Rakim, this
than
is all
African Americans.
Brownie's fault, and Brownie's from Chicago, and she started this argument,
Nah, this ain't Brownie's fault.
and she's from Chicago.
But that's it, man. You can't. It's only so long you're gonna talk down on people acting like you superior and better. Then people are gonna react and respond. That's it. Like I ain't with the shit. It's a lot of goofy people on that side. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like it wasn't people that put the batteries in their back for them, thinking that their culture was better without even understanding the dynamics and how things even go in America and how America even works. So, it is what it is, man.
Nigga, you stuck with the tethers, nigga. Ain't shit you gonna do about it, nigga. What the
No,
fuck
man,
you
I ain't
talking-
got
what
no
you gonna do
problem.
about it, nigga?
I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problems, man.
This our country now, nigga. What you gonna do about it?
Nobody going
And let
nowhere.
me tell you, I'm not sure if y'all know this now, but green cards, they have just now made a whole new thing to where they're stopping green cards, and so even if you get married to a person from another country, that they have to like leave the country and then come back. And if they were here like prior and had any
And for the
issues.
people that's talking down on this ain't really got shit to even do with African Americans, because a lot of this tension is because white people feel like that they're losing their numbers. That's the only reason a lot of this shit even got a push.
And that's my point. They
No, I
feel
get
like
what you're
they
saying,
losing.
huh? I get
They
what
feel
you're
like
saying.
they losing their number in power. It's basic divide and conquer. We are falling for the oldest trick in the game: divide and conquer.
No, I agree
We
with what
are
you're saying.
losing our power. So if we can push and keep, they laughing at us, at each
Let
other's
me just say
throat
this. You're
over
absolutely right.
nationalities.
No, you're absolutely correct. And I agree with you 100%. Because but I think the mentality comes from, well, people are looking at it, well, just 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, y'all was joining white people. Y'all thought white people was on y'all side. Now white people that turned against y'all, we might as well give y'all the same treatment that y'all was giving us, or how bad y'all was talking down on us and said, oh, they need to pull themselves up. They don't work hard. They don't do all of this and that. And we're doing this and that. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the reverse now. White people got y'all in their crosshairs. Now we might as well join in with them and give y'all the same treatment that you was giving us. I think that's what they're thinking. Not saying that I agree. I'm just saying I think that's what they're thinking.
Yeah, okay, so we know that Brownie and Reese are the racists. We know that.
And what's this you sent me in the back chat too?
It's just a dark joke from the same roast that other people ain't, the people that should be insulted by ain't being in uproar about. But it's just as bad, if not worse, to the other joke. Just to
Tony Hinchcliffe is here, looking like both a child molester and the doll they give the.
Whoa! Wait a minute. What the fuck is going on?
Damn.
It's
Tony
context. The
Hinchcliffe is
context ain't
here,
gonna make it bad.
looking like both a child molester and the doll they give the child to show where he touched them. Tony reminds me of Charlie Kirk, in that he's definitely been on camera letting a guy unload at his throat. You know?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Kill Tony. Please, someone can kill Tony.
Damn.
I think that would have been more powerful if Kevin Hart would have said it at the end.
I think that was funny though.
See what I'm saying? I bet his wife and children
Kevin
did.
Hart, his little jokes wasn't even nothing. I think he should have had some bangers at the end. I don't
That
think
was
Kevin
funny.
Hart got with him the way he should.
Yeah, Kevin Hart said at the end was kind of bullshit to me. I ain't
Y'all
gonna
see
lie.
what I'm saying though? Like that joke was on the same level as that George Floyd joke.
Kevin Hart's not known for that type of comedy though. His stuff is very light.
What was that one comedian that they tried to cancel because he made a Charlie Kirk joke? He had the night show. The I can't think of his name, man.
Oh, what is his name? I know what you're talking about.
Not Conan O'Brien. It was the
no, it was the other one with the slick back hair. I mean,
yeah,
Jimmy Fallon, one of them weird ass, unfunny ass niggas.
Yeah, Jimmy
I
Fallon.
don't even know how his show been on so long. He got to be like letting somebody.
Wasn't it
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
Jimmy
ain't
Kimmel.
funny.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Neither one of them Jimmy's funny. I don't even know where they come from.
That's
Like-
why I said, and you know what's the funny thing about that Kirk situation?
They're from SNL.
That all of those people that was same ones that like to make George Floyd jokes and shit like that. When that shit happened to Charlie Kirk, you got motherfuckers crashing out, or how they like to say about us, chimping out, calling up HBCUs, making like we ain't had nothing to do. He got smoked in motherfucking white ass Utah by somebody that was on the liberal opposition that was the same.
It went out.
race.
Yeah, your audio
All of a
went
sudden,
out.
it's the black people.
That's that bootleg
Like that's
Wi-Fi.
that's the,
But let's not
that's
blame.
me. That's me, DJ. My
Yeah,
shit fucking up.
That-
I'm riding through some woods. My bad.
Oh, so DJ, what you saying? That was that black Wi-Fi? That's what you're saying?
Let's not glaze over what that joke we just saw.
That's FBA Wi-Fi. That's
FBA Wi-Fi is
This
crazy.
shit is disrespectful, bro.
Let's not glaze over what that joke just showed, though. It showed that was the tone of the roast, and I haven't seen a lot of ripping and robbing and ranting and over that joke. That
Let me say this here. I understand dark humor. I'm just saying, right? That shit right there, bro, was crazy. Even the Kirk shit, that shit was crazy, right? And Kevin Hart ain't responsible. Only thing though, he went to them people's funeral, and you can't tell them people how to feel. Like if Charlie Kirk's wife was to feel away, nobody can tell her that she's invalid to feel that way.
I mean, but vice versa. You can't tell Kevin Hart that he should sit up here and defend this shit if he don't feel like he should defend it. Like,
No, I'm not saying he should defend it. I'm just saying because he done went to the funeral and tried to. A lot of these comedians like playing politician, and there's the flip
No, that's
side
a
of
fact.
you involving yourself too much. Now you involved. Now you done seeing these people. You look them in the eye. Now they're gonna feel away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to be fair, like with all the memes online, I'm pretty sure they're immune to the bullshit.
Yeah,
Plus,
but
I'm
they
not-
don't know them people.
And I'm not talking about how the family feel. You're right. They got the right to feel that way. I would
Family
never
don't
tell
know
them
Kevin
people.
Hart either.
I would never tell them people how to feel.
George
and not
Floyd
feel.
family know Kevin.
It's the social warriors. It's the other people that I'm talking about on with their selective outrage. The family can be mad, should be mad, and I never critique that. It's these other it's the couch ass social warriors that act like that wasn't the tone of the thing. The family
Man.
ain't supposed to get it. The family ain't supposed to get it. But it's the other motherfucker. You know, all that shit.
Because that's what Kevin Hart said too. He said that if you don't like it, then don't like it and move on. We don't have to create. I agree with that. We don't have to create a whole movement behind everything that we like. We don't like. Like I don't like why we gotta try to
I
cancel Tony. Why we gotta make this into a big ass ordeal? You know what I mean?
No, I don't think he should be canceled. My whole thing that I was mad about is the people that don't understand why the family mad. They saying, "Oh, it's just a roast." Like, yeah, it's just a roast, but this family they don't think it's just a roast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on. Why do we care so much what the family feel?
Come on, fighter.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm with Fighter. I
Because
don't.
that's the only reason we're talking about their family is because they're the ones that's the only people that's valid to even say some shit.
Oh, you got
All the other people that don't know the man personally, they just trying to do some extra shit.
Okay, that I mean that's fair. You know, that's
And I
fair.
know
But you know what though?
like,
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say to add to what y'all was saying, the internet and a lot of things that have been pushed over the years has made things very sensitive to the point you can't say shit no more. You can't
That's
say, and like before then, me, you, DJ, me, you, Unk, Fighter, we all grew up watching WWF in the Attitude Era. That was some of the most racist undertone type of shit. But the shit was funny as fuck when we was coming up. But that was before the internet. I wouldn't trade that time because I thought it was funny as hell. Vince McMahon wearing a do-rag. They had
what's up, my nigga?
What's up, my nigga?
They had remember they had a black group called Crime Time, where
Yeah,
people
I
like backstage shit was coming up missing and they was stealing shit from people.
Hold on.
Like,
You remember Eddie Guerrero? I lie, I cheat, I steal.
But that's the thing. But 18th though, that's the thing. I feel like people don't forget. Like we done got so close with this social media stuff to the TV people that they forget that they watching TV. Like I really do feel like sometimes people forget that they watching a production and they're watching something that's supposed to make you pissed off. That's supposed to make you either react in some type of way. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying?
I want to say this here, bro.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
think the internet now, bro, makes shit. People say the internet is more sensitive, but I think the internet makes shit way more disrespectful too than back in the days, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
about
we
that.
underestimating that disrespect is echoed. Niggas make a meme off of you. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, niggas will make a meme off of you that ain't got nothing to do with what you were saying. Like it's like if I play damn when this nigga like Fighter, like I don't know, spill his fucking juice or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn ain't got nothing to do with that shit. It's not even the same context. So no, it's crazy now with the internet. Like niggas will echo your embarrassment, make that shit look crazier than it really is, bro.
Fighter, I'm gonna be down in Houston. If you get knocked out, I'm making a meme, nigga.
Hey, it is what it is.
I'm gonna be down there. I already bought my ticket and I booked my hotel
I'm
room.
gonna see you. I'm gonna see you.
I'm locked in. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at you though. We can kick it, man. How long you gonna be there?
Some of the worst roasters that will really make you feel crazy is gay men.
Oh God! Let's not add them to the conversation.
I know she was gonna do it.
Up here.
I don't even want to talk about that. Why
we don't even want to talk about them.
Even bring them up, DJ?
You know what? Let me switch it up real quick. But DJ Witch, real quick. I think that's true. What you kind of said. I feel like before, it just the comedy or when people crack jokes, it used to be more like in fun. Now it does seem like personal, and people are really going there. You know,
It's
so
way darker than before, bro. People go to the
it's like because if I make fun of somebody, I'm just cracking on them.
Bro,
like now it's
battle
like
rap.
the person really feels like that.
He was talking about Arsenal and battle rap. In battle rap, in the middle of the rap, them niggas pull up your record. Them niggas, bro, pull up a picture of your grandmother. That shit is
That's
crazy.
why, and you know that's why I'm not. That's why I have nothing for this. Because I watch battle rap all the time. Them niggas go crazy, nigga. Like this ain't shit.
A nigga prop is the picture of where your mom's live, bro.
Didn't a battle rapper get shot, DJ, for saying some wild shit before?
Battle rappers don't got shot.
Nah, a lot of nah.
Yeah, battle rapper got.
I think I just saw
Matt Hoffa used to have a habit of putting his hands on people. I know that.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we know that nigga, to be honest with you. But this nigga Loaded Looks put up a whole picture of Calico butt naked in a pool during a battle, bro. Like I'm like that's what I'm saying. That's where I come from, bro.
Yeah,
so that's like, nigga, this ain't shit, bro. This ain't shit. These niggas really try to embarrass each other, you know. So go ahead.
But to add to another thing that you were saying, DJ, like with the shorties and shit, I done had a lot of fights when I was coming up, right? I done got my ass whooped before.
Yeah,
I done
I'm
got
gonna talk to
jumped
you
before.
All
You out of here, fighter? I done got I done got jumped. All right, hey, I see you ain't been around because you've been training, man. Good luck on your fight down in Houston, bro. We root for you.
Win or lose, I'm gonna get you a shot of tequila, nigga.
I'm gonna put my money on the other nigga. Hold on, when you
I got my money on Fighter, unless he trying to do a thing where we could make a little bread.
We trying to do a Ray J.
What Ray J did? Come on, man. Yo, we had a plan, CJ. We had a plan.
Hey, that nigga put a speed knot on that nigga head, bro.
That shit was a real knot, bro.
Speed knot on his head. Yeah.
Like,
this shit was like a cartoon character.
He really bad off right now.
Yeah.
But they're saying Ray J is really bad off right now. Like he really.
Yeah, he was supposed to be dying, like on his deathbed or
Well,
something.
he's in the hospital, right? I just seen a TMZ picture of this nigga.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. Yep.
You had to see if he had a concussion.
Ray J old now, man. He better sit his ass down somewhere.
Ray J down there 50 out there.
Man, Ray J's a comedian, bro. I think all this is a part of the plan, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
That not one part of the plan.
Nah, the not wasn't the part of the plan. He clearly made it clear that not was not supposed to be part of.
To add to what you were saying earlier, DJ, I done got my ass whooped, man. I don't want fights. I done got my ass whooped. I done got jumped. Like, I can't imagine motherfuckers still playing that shit on the internet if the internet was, back then. Like, motherfuckers, like, hey, man, this whole ass nigga 18th. Let's watch that time he lost that fight back in 02. Or he got jumped
and
back
you see
in
why
04.
And know you see why these young niggas, I know you understand. And I'm not saying it's right, but know you understand why these young niggas can't take a L, bro.
On God. Right. On God. I'm
that
not
L
going.
lasts for life.
That's what Charleston said, right? He said, if you get beat up and you see people recording you getting beat up, when you get up, don't pop the dude that hit you. Pop the dude with the cameras, because that's gonna go everywhere. They gonna see it. Millions of people gonna see you getting beat up because somebody's recording. So I agree.
Or how about you just take your L like a man?
Nah, I gotta get up and pop somebody.
Or just win then. Just win.
The only thing you could do is look at this. The only thing you could do, I think you could take, if you take your L and it's broadcasted, you gotta fuck the nigga bitch or their mom or somebody. Somebody that they care about. That's you know what I'm saying? You gotta get it box.
But this the thing. I don't know why it's a big deal, because I don't lost fights before. I haven't met a nigga that haven't lost.
Have you lost the fight and that bitch went on Facebook, nigga, and a million people done seen that shit?
But it wouldn't matter, because all I say is that I didn't invent losing fights. I ain't the first,
not gonna say
the
that,
middle, or the last nigga. So even if it's online, I'll just be like, so I lost a fight. Now I'm about to go to the refrigerator and make a sandwich. You want one, motherfucker? Like, what are we talking
Depends
about?
on how you lose too. Cause just cause the camera rolling, niggas that try to make a movie out of you.
Oh God, they start making memes. Every time you go online, you see Unc get his ass knocked out. Nigga, you gonna feel some type of way, brother. Stop.
I would feel enough a type of way to act out. Because
I ain't gonna lie. It's situations like, it's one thing to lose a fight, then it's another thing to be completely embarrassed. Let's say a motherfucker get knocked out, then people pull his pants down while he knocked out and shit.
Right.
Like all stuff like that, shit like that. Like,
well, let's say they go and piss on you while you're on the floor. That's crazy. Niggas are killing you.
He kick you in the head and then spit on you. You know what I mean? Like,
give you a hard killing.
You gonna want to kill?
Yeah,
well, that's different though. Yeah, that's an extreme situation.
Man, if a nigga piss on me, he gots to go.
That's assault. That's assault. That's biological warfare. Listen,
biological warfare.
It's gonna be all types of extended clips loaded, boy. I'm bored.
Hopefully, I got a button on there.
I'm bending your block.
I'm just talking a normal fight where a nigga got the best of you and you lost. That's all. I'm keeping it normal.
But there's a spectrum. That's what I'm saying. You got to think about the full spectrum, man.
Like, most fights don't turn out that crazy shit,
man. These kids are cruel, bro.
Man, they said there was this one dude. What's his name? Rico Reckless. They said when they was in prison, right? What they would do is they would
savage life.
I'm just saying, brother. They'll knock you out, pull your pants down, and spit in your butt, brother. I pause. I'm just saying. That's disgusting.
What the fuck? That's where he from?
He's from Chicago.
From
Chicago.
He's from 18. He's from 18. They was doing that shit in the county. Yeah, they was doing that shit in the county.
What the fuck y'all on, man?
What's going on, Brownie?
That ain't how niggas used to do it back in the day. That's some new school shit. That's them young niggas, bro. It's called savage life, where they'll knock you out, and then I hate to even repeat this.
That's
shit.
not savage.
Spit your ass because
that's gay.
No, I get you right. You're right. But they'll have like after the COs come and get you, they'll have to perform a great kid on you because you have the substance. So yeah,
that's what he was saying.
That shit was fucked up.
So basically, it'll be like in the books that you possibly got,
And you won't know for sure because you was knocked out.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they was doing that shit in the county, man.
Yeah, that's homosexual as hell.
That
But
sound like
do,
white
bro.
folks jokes, white folks humor. That sound like some shit a white boy invented.
And he one of them gangster, like that's why when he was telling the story, I'm like, nigga, you approved? Like he was telling the story, like he was excited, nigga, like he couldn't. I don't know, bro. But go ahead.
Man,
Your prison
that
YouTube
shit was
dudes,
weak as hell. That
your
shit was
prison
weak as
YouTube
hell,
dudes be
man.
weird a lot.
Man.
I
That's
think
crazy.
prison make you weird, but I understand though being locked up for like anything over 15, 20 years. I think you get a little weird.
Yeah, you being around the niggas for 15 years, yeah, you gonna get weird as hell for sure. I bet you.
Man, I got an uncle, man. That nigga is straight up institutionalized.
Let's see this let's see this shit that DJ Genesis just sent us to. It's been a while since she sent us a video, you know what I'm saying?
It's always high risk.
I know what happened last time.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Hey, 18's letter by the way, I apologize for coming in hot, brother.
No, it's all good. No, I know you get passionate, and I agree with you on a lot of shit that you were saying. I agree with you. I was just saying I see the other perspective on how people can think. I don't agree with it. I don't think like that. Like I said, we had numerous conversations. DJ, my nigga, I got love for a lot of people of Caribbean descent and African culture because I always wanted to learn about other cultures. So that shit, I wasn't raised like that. But for people that's not critical thinkers and their followers and shit, I understand how the shit blew up the way it being. Then you got other people like Tariq Nasheed and all of that use their charisma to practically have people follow him with bullshit, and it just goes into another direction.
But 18th though, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Before like 2016, I didn't hear niggas saying that Africans is talking shit about black people. We need to form a group so we can attack the Africans. Like I didn't hear
why
that.
I think that is, bro? Because people always talk shit about each other, bro. Africans talk shit about different Africans that's not from where they.
That's true. Caribbeans
It's
talk
just that
shit about
people
different
try to-
Caribbeans.
Right, and it's just that people try to capitalize off of it, so they you know what I'm saying? That's what they did, bro.
And that's what
It
I
was
think
the
too.
perfect time because it was around the reparation time, and it was a time where it was necessary to delineate for the reparations because it's not everybody don't qualify to receive the same reparations. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it was just the perfect time to do that shit, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
And I'm gonna add this real quick. It's people out there too that are got to keep it real. We know we got our coons in the black community, but you have people that are black folks just like us, but they come from the Caribbean, they come from the continent, and even Hispanic people that aligned with white supremacy. And that's what I was talking about. They was literally regurgitating everything white people were saying. That's just like when what's her name? Amanda
Sykes?
when she
Seals.
was arguing Amanda Seals when she was arguing with that one boy who was trying to say, I think if black Americans did this and the crime and the deletions and all of that, and she was like, wait, where are you from? And he, I'm Angolan. He was and he's literally regurgitating white supremacist far right Republican rhetoric.
But
and I'm like, and that's the shit that,
Was there any truth to what you're saying? I think sometimes we often like to use people's nationality as a disqualifier to some logical shit that we don't like. I'm not saying that's the case in what you're saying, but we witnessed it many times as if just because you're from somewhere, you don't have the same Google in the intellectual capacity and critical thinking skills to come to an outcome. You don't have to be from somewhere or live somewhere your whole life to come up with, conceptualize some shit and come up with something that might really make sense. But when they don't like what you say, that saying where you're not from here is a go-to disqualifier, just like you ain't got no kids, just like you ain't got no wife, like how JP try to disqualify people from manhood just because they weren't irresponsible with their seed.
Because they went to the military.
I get what you're saying, and you're correct. But the thing is some people you can tell the difference in critique by someone that care and critiqued by somebody that's just using that critique to talk down and act like that, they're superior and stuff like that. For instance, every time when you hear people say and regurgitate these things, it's always the symptoms. It's never the origin or the cause on how shit is fucked up the way that it is.
It definitely ain't a damn solution.
It's not. It's the symptoms and all of this other shit. Like I tell people all the time, when it was motherfuckers like I remember I got into it on TikTok with this Republican motherfucker. Oh, and the black gangs in Chicago and all of that. First off, Chicago had gangs way before any black people was even arrived there. When we was getting our fucking heads bust open by fucking Irish and Italian gangs because we was moving into their areas and they didn't want us into our areas, and we had to fucking form our own gangs. We was coming from the fucking South. We ain't know shit about no fucking gang banging.
See, Chicago is where Al Capone came from.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, they was the ones that was doing all of the gang, all of those white street gangs in Chicago. It's just that the motherfuckers, they got into the fire department, like the Irish was big into the fire department, and the Italians and shit, they found ways to launder their money and turn their dirty money into clean money, and then most of the motherfuckers moved to the suburbs, and we were still in our areas from white flight. That's it. And a lot of them motherfuckers were the fucking mayor was a fucking gangbanger. Mayor Daley Sr. was a member of an Irish street gang called the fucking Hamburgers, and he had connections to the fucking Italian mob. The whole fucking city was built on corruption, but yet niggas get blamed like we're the ones that's causing all of this destruction. It's just disingenuous, bro. It's disingenuous. It's a lot of underlying racism, and it's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Yes for me, no for thee type shit. And like it's bullshit. I can't really articulate it the way I want to at this particular point, but it's a lot of underlying hypocritical bullshit that comes along with it. And it's pretty much, it's always the backdrop of you're bad, you're black, so you're bad for doing this, versus you're white and you're doing the same thing, look the other way. And that's the shit that bothers me. Just like when when DJ and them was having that conversation about with Charlie Kirk and all of this other shit. But that's it. My bad. I don't mean to be long-winded.
Nah, go
ahead. What is this? As a matter of fact, let me just play this shit.
Get ready. You know what to do, Chick. I find him. I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube, because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh, nah, this is getting very, very awkward, you guys, and I'm keeping track of everything. Now, earlier today, Kevin Hart did an interview with The Breakfast Club where he finally addressed the backlash he was getting for having comedian Tony Hinchcliffe on his roast, where Tony made a joke about George Floyd. Now, if you guys missed that video from earlier today, please make sure you guys go check it out. Now, Kevin Hart pretty much did not take any accountability for the joke. As a matter of fact, he actually defended Tony, and he said Tony had one of the best sets of the night. And also in this interview, Kevin Hart revealed that he actually spoke with somebody that's close to George Floyd, Stephen Jackson. Now, here's where things get tricky, you guys. In this interview, Kevin Hart claimed he spoke with Stephen Jackson after the show was over, but he never really mentioned how the conversation went, and he never said what Stephen Jackson said back to him. He made it seem like after he spoke with Stephen Jackson, everything was all good in relation to George Floyd and his family.
I'll say it again. Stop talking as if I said it. So when you say the family and the family's affected, I didn't disrespect the family. Showed up for the family when it happened. Made sure that the family felt supported. Made sure that all things there were actually cool. Behind the scenes, just as an example, you know the one person that I talked to, and I'm not even gonna tell you the conversation, Stephen Jackson.
Oh, I know he caught that.
That's because that's my nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, Stack, let me just call you, man, so I can explain to you like the world of the roast, X, Y, and Z. We talked. I get it, Kev. We had a great conversation. But that's what I mean when I say, hey, man, let me call the one person after. And that's before whatever you're talking about. That's immediate. Stack, hey, Tony threw one out there. It's this and this, but you do know that that's what this shit is a roast. But I just want you to know from my side, that man is on his own.
You ain't lead with that, Kev.
So a lot of people started getting on Stephen Jackson. Hey, brother, I thought you was with us. You never told us you spoke with Kevin Hart. That's odd. Well, Stephen Jackson said enough is enough. He got on Instagram Live to address the situation. According to Stephen Jackson, yes, he spoke with Kevin Hart, but he also stopped him and checked him mid-conversation, letting him know that was not okay. Here's what he said.
I'm gonna come in because I know y'all want, I'm gonna give it to y'all real. So Kev did reach out to me. I've been knowing Kev a long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing Kev a long time. And it kind of came off as he made it sound like I agreed with the bullshit. I agreed with the bullshit of the roast. No, I did not. I didn't agree with the joke. When he called me, he was basically calling me out of respect as friends. And basically, I cut him off. I know what a roast is. I understand what a roast is. I watch him. I love him. I watch him. I love comedy. I love Kevin. I'm a fan of Kevin. That's my homeboy. I've been knowing him a long time. But the only thing I wanted to express to Kev was it's a lot of people like me that's under the old law that I would never laugh at no joke about dead people. Anytime somebody demeans the dead, it turns my stomach because it's the lowest thing you can do. When they made the jokes about his family, that shit wasn't funny to me either, because it shows that you're not as talented as you are when you got to pick on people that can't defend themselves.
No, that's a fact.
So for me, I just let him know that he just had to understand that ain't everybody play. Everybody don't laugh at that shit because some of us still have more.
No, it's a fact.
I still say yes, man.
No, I think it's low hanging fruit.
It's a fact, huh?
No, I think it's low hanging fruit for sure. I think it's definitely low hanging fruit for you to go there with these type of jokes. And I don't think you're very talented if that's how you got a joke for you to go viral. But it's still a joke. I mean, I still think it's just a joke. You know what I mean?
No, ma'am. I still open doors for people. You know what I'm saying? I still respect my elders. So joking on anybody, Charlie Kirk, anybody. And Charlie Kirk talked about George Floyd. But I would never laugh at somebody talking about somebody that got killed or somebody that's not here, bro. So demeaning the dead at any point, at any time is never funny to me, regardless who it is. You know what I'm saying? And I had to let him know that. Am I mad at him? No, I ain't mad at him. He didn't say it.
Right.
I sent a DM to the motherfucker who said it, directed dead at him. Kevin didn't say it. I understand business. I understand what he had going on. I didn't expect Kev to jump up there and say, no. I don't expect people to take up for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just not realistic. You got to be grown. You got to be realistic. I understand he was at a roast, so that wasn't Kevin's place to jump up there and say, no, you can't say that. They said all kind of shit, bro. But my hate is directed strictly at who said it. Kev, my boy, get your money, Kev. I'm glad you was number one, all that shit, bro. I ain't mad at Kev. And I appreciate him calling me. You know what I'm saying? Because if Gianna ever called me for an explanation of why, I want to have.
So like I said, I don't think Kevin Hart is to blame, right?
Facts.
But the thing is, he's making it where he's involving himself with these people now to where it's fucked up. If a stranger joke about something sensitive about me, that's different. If Keon laugh and he don't know me, but if Keon know me and he laugh, that'll look fucked up. So that's what Kevin, he's involving himself too much with the people in the audience. You know what I mean? That shit
I feel you, but if I'm at $1 million production, DJ, I might.
Oh no,
I'll call you after, but I might have to.
I'm
you know
using
what I
it
mean?
as an example because, and I'm saying if it's something sensitive like a deceased loved one, that is crazy.
Well, see, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like I ain't gonna do that shit.
I
But
do
if it's
think- I
just some regular shit, if somebody's like, "Oh, Keon, this nigga," I'll laugh if it's funny. But if it's some deceased loved one shit, I'll be like, "Damn, that's fucked up."
Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah, people act like Kevin was supposed to hop up, grab the white boy, slam him to the floor.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he didn't even do that for his own mama and daddy. Why would he do that for George Floyd?
But the thing is, even though you laugh, bro, I still don't think it's that crazy. I just think the wrong part with him is being too in. If he find it funny, cool. But I think to me the wrong part is he involving himself too much, saying he called these people. Like, bro, come on, bro. No, you making it worse, bro. Like, you connected to these people. Come on, man.
And then think about it, bro. For you to even think that you needed to call Steven Jackson, you knew it was wrong. Like, you knew that it wasn't.
Is what
you know
I'm
what I mean?
saying.
You knew it was. If you had to reach out to Steven Jackson in your heart, you knew something wasn't right. You know what I mean?
think Steven Jackson made a video first, then he called him.
Oh, did he?
And like he said, they knew each other a long time. You see how I just apologized?
I said Kevin Hart just said, and Steven Jackson just said that he reached out to. Oh, I don't know if he made a video, but go ahead.
You know how I just apologized to 18 letters? Sometimes when you say shit, you come. It's the man thing to do. Kevin Hart just did he know this nigga personally. He know how he felt about George, so you just reach out and apologize. It's the man thing to do. You be on some bullshit, even if apology don't always even gotta mean that you was in the wrong.
You
just apologize about how
you might not have been in the wrong, but you felt something is wrong.
You apologize how you make the other person feel. I don't apologize to my wife many times, not because I thought I was wrong. I apologize because how she felt from what I did. Man. I still thought I was right, but just because I'm right don't mean I can't hurt someone.
Man, I don't think any nigga around here is just apologizing if they don't think something is wrong. That don't even make no sense. When have you ever apologized to somebody when you thought you was in the right? You know what I mean?
Like, I said. I ain't saying
that's what you said. I'm asking you a question. I'm saying, when have you ever apologized when you thought you was in the right? That don't make no sense.
All the time. All the time. Because just because I'm right don't mean what I said wasn't hurtful. Right shit can be hurtful.
If you apologize, I think it's because you know something's wrong.
Yeah,
you might not think that you're wrong, but something's wrong. You feel like somebody probably feels a certain type of way. So
the wrong part is that I hurt you. That's the wrong part. I'm sorry for hurting you with and that's why Kevin Hart called him. Not because he did nothing, not because he's guilty. It wasn't like a conscious thing of guilt. It's just I get it. You know, some people apologize because they get it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. He called him because afterwards he thought he felt the way, so he's like ignoring type shit.
Yeah. So
there you go. I still would consider that to be wrong, but okay. Right. Even if you was like, okay, I'm just apologizing because I hurt your feelings type situation. I get it, but yet you still feel like you hurt somebody's feelings, which is clearly a wrong scenario in my opinion. You know what I mean? That's something that would be negative. So that's why you apologize. I wouldn't be apologizing to something that's not negative or something that's positive. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
I think it's about the intent. I'm saying if it's no malicious intent, then you really didn't do nothing.
Okay. Yeah, because he definitely didn't say it, so there was no bad intent, so at all. But go ahead.
I have an explanation, so that's my only thing. I ain't mad at him. I ain't doing all the other shit. Like, I'm speaking for me too. I'm speaking for me. I don't speak for Georgie's family. I don't speak for them because I don't know. I don't really know none of them. You know what I'm saying? I met some of them during this time, but I really don't know none of them. The only person I know that's kin to him is Wu and his sisters. And y'all don't know his sisters. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They really out there. They really in the streets. And I love them to death. That's the ones I know. So
is he snitching?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's just I don't do shit for clout. I ain't get out there and jump and say Kevin Hart name. I ain't do all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I directed straight at the nigga who said
the joke. Make a video first.
And if they joke on somebody, my worst enemy, if I see somebody,
no,
which I don't have no enemies.
He didn't make a video about Kevin Hart. He made a video about the situation.
Somebody dead in his family, I wouldn't co-sign that because I'm too solid. I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand it. Why you got to pick on somebody that's not here to demean them? You know what I'm saying? So like, we got a great understanding, man. That's my boy. I ain't mad at him. Like I said, I'm speaking for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I won't care if it continue to win. That's my dog. Actually, we got something we doing with him coming up that we already had on the calendar we was doing anyway. So people just want him to be accountable. But like, yeah, it was on his show, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I understand the outrage. And I'm not mad. Shit, I feel y'all. But I'm mad at the motherfucker who said the joke the same way. I am. But I'll never.
To be honest with you, I don't think a lot of people that mad about this situation.
No, I was just about to say that, DJ, because it's like, can we really use a person that's connected to the family like this as an example of like the whole black community? Like, I don't think everybody feels this way at all. Like, he's clearly got a connection to the family. That's why he's so pissed off. I don't give a damn. I could care less. Like, I don't even. I was with Fighter when he said he don't give a damn about the family's feelings. Because again, even if it was me, right, and they was talking about like my granddad or my dad or something like that, you know what I mean, who went on, you feel me? I'm watching the roast, you know what I mean? I'm watching in my head, this is how I be looking at it. I'm watching a roast. That's how I would look at it. It's just simply that. Like, I mean, yeah, it's crazy as hell, and I'll be pissed off, but it's a roast. What you expect? You know what I mean? What else would you expect? I definitely don't expect no apology.
I do think people. That's what I would say. I don't think is that crazy as people making it to where apologies is needed and all these type of. I don't think it's on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They don't challenge Kevin Hart whole blackness.
Them nigga, I think and I think content creators is who make this shit. Content creators, TMZ, media people in general. I think we reviewing these shit make it seem more than it is a lot of times too, because we gotta sensationalize the shit. You know what I'm saying? Even Breakfast Club would do that shit.
Yep, make a story.
But look at this nigga. He's chilling. He about to do a business venture with Kevin Hart. They don't look like they worried about that shit, bro.
I'm glad you said that, DJ. That reminds me of something you referenced earlier. I think we were talking. Do you think content creators and all that kind of stuff are kind of a problem in the ecosystem sometimes?
You think you say that where?
Do you think content creators are a problem in the ecosystem? Do you think they do more harm than good?
I think that's subjective as fuck, bro.
Yeah, but let's be subjective.
I would say I think they do more.
Let's
I
hypothesize.
think more good. I think it's more good than harm.
I agree with that. Because it's not just our community in space is not all of YouTube.
I mean our community. Sorry, you're right. My bad.
Our community. Okay, okay. Well,
This is just a social experiment. This does not add to society whatsoever, bro.
But you gotta think too. This is a lot of people's like release. You know what I mean? So
if it's a social experiment, it gotta add to society, because social is part of the base word of society. And all of us that watch this shit are part of society. It's not impacting society because it's big, but it's a lot of tainted, negative, dark energy that get put into people's head every day in this sector. A lot of racism, a lot of immigrant hate. It's a lot of
gender banging.
It's a lot of hate in this. It's a lot of negative energy, vibes, and mindsets. And it's a lot of gullible, naive, easily influenced people. You know, we got cult-like followings in this sector. Cult-like followings in this sector. So it's not affecting the whole world and no shit, but I think the energy in this sector is definitely it's affecting members of society.
You know what I would say, bro? I think it's doing now that I think about it, I think it's doing more harm than good. You know,
especially this sector. If you're talking about just this sector,
just this sector.
I don't see people coming in this sector and becoming better. You know, but I don't.
The angrier you are, the more attention you get for some reason.
But I don't. But look at this though. What if somebody come to this sector and get their shit off so they could go back in the real world normal?
That's why I was just telling. This is some people's release. This is some people's therapy session. That's what I'm saying.
But it's
so
also
if they didn't have this, they would probably be in prison. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I think it creates monsters too. But y'all right. That's a good point. Yes, niggas getting their release, but I think it create monsters too.
I think it do create monsters, but I think that's social media in general, bro.
That's
I think
yeah, this part
social
of social
media
media.
in general create monsters, bro.
Man, it really do. It really do.
Wouldn't that depend on the individual?
Well, of course, everything depends on individual for sure.
Yeah, facts.
As
But I
far as
do
the
think
monster,
because this sector is built off of attacking people. I
Yes.
feel like that's the main problem with the sector is that we're here to attack others or attack another gender, attack the black man, and all this other goofy stuff. When at the end of the day, they have no solutions. First of all, so they're only just attacking just to get it off. It's almost like parents who just beat their kids just because they was mad at the time. You know what I mean? It's just like that. They're only doing it to get things off of their chest, while not creating a solution of why you're even beating the kid or to whooping the kid in the first place. You know what I mean?
If DJ had somebody in the thumbnail,
Yeah, I
in his
feel that.
sector, and he was up here tearing them down, we'd be sitting at 120, 130, 150 real easy.
Hell yeah. If you put like black man ain't shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, for
Easy.
sure. Easy, nigga. Because it's really because you're in the space too, DJ. You're known in that space, so that's what people at least from my experience when I be on here, most of the times, like these people probably come from some type of red pill, gender banging type situation. So hell yeah, nigga, if you put that, bro, what you can make, man. But that's why I fuck with you, because you don't do that. We just talk about real shit or shit that actually happened in the news. You know what I mean?
She do a little mess. She do a
with a
little
lot
mess.
of the fuck shit too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't like being above the fuck shit, but I just don't. The thing about it, bro, I ain't above the fuckery, but I do like dope conversations. But I just don't like when I just got this thing about when people try to be smart. You know what I'm saying?
You
Not
say
like
that
I
a lot,
think you
yeah.
should be dumb. It's just that, like, let's say you put like being performatively smart. Let me just say that. I don't like when people trying to perform intellect. It's kind of cringy and shit like that. But if we chopping it up and the conversation is intellectual, so let it be. But we ain't trying to be like that. Shit just be kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying?
Can you give me an example?
It's like if I'm coming up.
No. A person.
You see this nigga, man. This nigga, let's see it. Who does that?
Shit, I think I do it, but I don't be performing. I
What
just
you
know.
mean?
I don't think you're like a smarty pants. Nah,
Sometimes I just know certain shit, and I think I've been accused of this before in real life. I can come off as condescending or a know-it-all because I read a lot and I like to critically think.
Well, I don't think DJ talking about a know-it-all though. Are you talking about like a know-it-all type person, or are you talking about like a nigga that's just up here saying big ass words for no
It
reason?
could be a
and shit
no.
like that?
It both. Because when I was saying it, I wasn't thinking of nobody in specific. I was just thinking about sometimes I watch panels and people might go up there, or sometimes even up here, people might come up here. Like that one dude that was up here the other day, the Muslim dude.
Oh, Omar. Yeah.
He was trying too hard or something. That's Sarnetta shit. Shows for the Sarnetta them. But a lot of niggas that go up on Sarnetta shit, they think they're giving a lecture. And it's like, bro, like shut the fuck up.
That's the only problem I got. It's
Like
like,
the whole
okay,
reason
you on a panel, bro, and we got like 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, whatever, however many people. Please, we gotta stop going on 2 minute soapbox.
2 minutes, 5,
Like,
and some niggas be wanting.
got to.
Yesterday, John God asked you to go for 15 minutes. I was like,
15.
ain't no fucking way. Because the thing about it, I was thinking, would I go 15 minutes? And I'm not about to go 15 minutes talking straight without breathing. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Exactly.
Ain't
But
not
without-
even one rap song that's 15 minutes that person would perform.
You may find a gospel song like that, but the hell no, nigga. In the modern day, ain't nobody about to listen to you for no. Come on, especially on a panel. But go ahead, DJ. Go ahead.
I think beings do it, but I think a lot of time we confuse intellect with cunning. Like a lot of people set up a gotcha moment and then think they said something intellectual or prove a point. No, you just ask the perfect question to get the perfect answer to make yourself look right just in that situation. And then they be like, checkmate. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, really?
That boy Trey the Truth. That's his favorite. Little what's name is checkmate. He be checkmating me. Yeah, I be going over there sometimes. He be checkmate. Oh damn. Anyway, but he be checkmating a lot of people supposedly, but I don't think he be doing it. But go ahead. My bad, DJ.
All right, let me play some shit from IG, and shows her the rooster in the building.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. I can get them fixed, but you can't unkiss your brother.
Oh, whoa.
Bro, why am I talking to this stupid?
Because you kept talking. I kept responding.
Girl, I'm better than you.
You're not. You're my height.
My status is better than you.
Says who?
Okay.
You're famous for what? You get clowned on the internet for fun. Good job. You're famous for getting laughed at.
What do you want to be?
Sienna, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know. When I grow up, I don't want to make out with my brother, and I want to keep my husband. I don't want to have 3 baby mamas.
Watch, now she gets stuck.
I didn't get stuck. I just
responded. What car do you drive?
Why does it matter what car I drive? I'm a woman. You're a man. So why are you bag checking me? Can you not compete with a man? Do you feel like insecure competing with men?
No, to be honest with you,
Okay.
I do this all the time.
Oh, you compete with girls all the time? I know. You argue with women a lot on the internet.
You got some drip on though.
Yeah, I like the outfit. The outfit's nice.
Okay, your teeth are yellow, but to be honest with
The
you,
introduction was mid.
To be honest with you, I would
Personality, mid.
I would. Bro,
Height,
bro,
mid.
dude, listen.
Personality,
bro,
mid.
she was midget.
I would a midget. No, because
Wait, hold on. Sienna, what's your type?
Tall, has a real job, doesn't make out with his brother. If a man is viral for making out with his brother, and
What if he got a bag though? That don't matter.
No, I don't give a. You're online, like internet matters. It's there forever. Do I want my children to grow up and see their father making out with their uncle? No.
Wait a minute, but you're never gonna make.
That's crazy that this nigga was making up with his own brother. That's like incest and fun boy shit. You know what I'm saying? At the same time,
man, that shit's so weird.
That shit is crazy. And shows all the Gail in the building. What's up, Gail?
Big children, you're ugly.
I'm children.
Bro, you're over here.
And I don't even think he's sober enough to go toe to toe with his chick.
He's not.
You know what I'm saying? I think she's cooking him.
You like funny looking women.
Listen,
the prettiest woman you ever talked to was toxic, and
bro,
you couldn't
get
even
this
keep
girl
her.
out of my face. So get this girl. But to be honest with
The
you,
introduction was man.
Oh, that's some more other shit.
That
But
nigga
yeah,
fried.
that shit is.
Damn, boy. That's why you shouldn't put all your shit on the internet, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that's just.
I think them niggas did that shit to go viral. A lot of times with the shit that people do to go viral, bro, it backfire on them later. Either they get pigeonholed to where people expect them to do that type of shit all the time, or it be some wild shit that they shouldn't have done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that you remember what's Buddy name? Boot Gang. Remember him?
Boot Gang. Yeah.
He's an old Christian now.
That's what they run to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about Christianity accept everybody. You just gotta repent.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
They was on OnlyFans. You see what I'm saying? That shit is crazy to me, bro. Let me see though.
Them niggas gay.
Let me get y'all some non-IG shit. Cause IG be having some risky shit, bro. I want to show y'all some shit, but I'm scared, bro. When I say I'm scared, I'm motherfucking.
Like, you get the story I sent you?
Which one? Let me see. On IG?
The one about the landlord?
Oh, it was you sent me that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, you sent me that shit. I forgot who sent me that shit. I got it saved. Let me play that shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes I be saving shit, but sometimes I be like, Rooster be sending out 1,000 shit. None of them should be shit that you could use, really, bro. You know what I'm saying? It be some boring shit. Or some shit that you can't really play on YouTube or some shit. All right, let me pull this up. All right, check this out. This is some John Gall type shit.
Landlord in Michigan was supposed to be in his tenant's home making repairs, but the renter was shocked and sickened when security video showed what the landlord was really doing inside his home. Fox's Lauren Klein reports.
He walked back and forth through here naked. And
what did you do in the kitchen? I saw him come out with some kind of rag or something.
I don't know. I might have been trying to make a sandwich, but I don't know. It's creepy.
Their landlord was supposed to be removing dead birds from the attic. Instead, he was giving a lesson on the birds and the bees on camera.
So right now we're kind of standing at the scene of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys do? Did you clean before you?
Most definitely. My wife, she's germophobic, so I had to most definitely clean it before she even stepped in anywhere in this house, period.
It allegedly happened Monday in Westland while Javon Crawford and his wife were in the hospital with his sick grandma. His wife started getting alerts from their security cameras on her phone.
She just pointed the phone to me, and then I seen him just doing what he was doing right here in our house.
Was it live?
It was live footage.
Oh my God.
So them niggas was at work and shit. And the landlord's supposed to be doing repairs, and nigga walking up and down the house butt naked. And they getting alerts from their cameras, you know what I'm saying?
I can see John God doing that shit.
Yo, what type of situation is? Because I would understand if it's a house and they're renting rooms, but it's not that. So that nigga left it. That shit is crazy, bro.
I can see John God and everything.
Bonnet down, legs up for about an hour.
I'm wondering too if this guy's done this before. He
Bottom
seems so
down,
comfortable.
legs up. Too comfortable. Too comfortable. So I know for a fact that somebody that comfortable, what else could be done?
That landlord has some explaining to do. We tracked him to his Canton Township home. Is this you, naked?
Bro.
In a tenant's home? What? The Crawfords have handed that X-rated film over to police.
How hard is it going to be next month to cut that check?
He don't even live there. It's not that he don't. They had to drive to where he lived, so he had to came there with clothes and took his clothes off in the people's house. You know what I'm saying?
He probably thought he was about to get
He was
interviewed.
smashing the chick inside the.
My bad, go ahead.
Nah, he wasn't smashing a chicken there. And gas mask, your mic went out. I don't think he was smashing a chick, right? I think the nigga was like, man, these niggas is like 2 months back in rent. You know what I'm saying? They're renting. This is my shit. As a matter of fact, fuck them. This is my shit. I could walk around this bitch naked. You know what I'm saying? And he took his clothes off and he walked around his crib naked. You know what I mean? Shit, man.
I wonder if he sat on that couch with his booty cheeks.
Oh, man.
You gotta burn the whole couch.
Yeah. This shit is wild.
That's a violation.
The man had carpet on the floor. What does that even mean, bro? That shit is crazy. That shit is insane to me, bro.
I think he should have went in the refrigerator and made a sandwich naked.
Yeah, I seen how you know what, let's give Black them a review. But y'all seen how that OnlyFans model exposed Abo?
Oh, another one?
It's crazy work, bro.
Listen, this nigga.
But you know what though? Abba wasn't preaching that he was a non-promiscuous man. I don't see. I think he was, Keon. I think this is the Red Pill Nation trying to push this propaganda. That's me personally. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Two things could be true. I think he's fucking up, and I do think a lot of the Red Pill people got a vendetta against him.
But I think that's the majority of the reason, though. That is the vendetta part. Go ahead.
No, his actions. What about his actions, Keon? What about his hypocrisy?
I mean, I see that too, but I don't think it's that deep. I really don't, because again, it wasn't hypocrisy in the fact that he was just talking. You know what, DJ? We should review the Abba. We should review the Abba and Preach video about what he said about the situation with what's his name. Because I just think I don't know. Go ahead.
Everything he said, they came back and showed that he was lying. This is the thing. You don't have
wait. So they debunk his whole first response.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything. The chick even showed that the paperwork where she had the deletion straight from the doctor, and more chicks coming out. This is the thing. You don't have to say, I don't do this to say I don't do this. All you gotta do is critique people that do it and act like it's beneath you and act all shocked and appalled and disgusted by their behavior to say that you don't do this.
Okay. No, I feel
It's like me saying I would never smoke cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes is disgusting, unhealthy, and bad for you, and blah blah blah. You it's not a stretch to think that I don't smoke cigarettes.
I see what you're saying.
And that's what he fucking doing. And that's why, and been doing it for years and building this content off virtue signaling. Virtue signaling is never received well in general, especially when you find out a nigga ain't living like that. That's why we get mad at pastors all the time. That's why we get mad at if Umar got caught fucking a white woman, they'll be on his ass.
Yeah, Umar it'd be over for Umar.
He got caught talking to y'all remember that video where he got caught talking to a white woman, and that was the big shit for like a week. You
can't even speak to him.
Let's run this one.
Each situation keeps getting worse. And before I really get into why it's worse, I want to get into some of you crybaby ass brothers that be in the comments. A lot of y'all just come in there and be twerking it up. You're basically secreting, letting your juices flow. And I can tell that most of y'all punching y'all keyboard, just twerking it up as if you're an OnlyFans model. Now, I understand that Abba is y'all baby daddy. And I know that really you want him to leave it in you like he was leaving in some of these women. And I understand that that is your preference and you want to let it all out in the comments. And I know that you want to really carry his child. But let me first tell you this before I get into some more of this evidence. First of all, if it was fresh and fit, y'all would be all over this, okay? Because y'all hate fresh and fit. And you want to make Abba and Preach to be something that they are not. Now what you finding out is that Fresh and Fit and Abba and Preach need to have one big podcast and just have a booty clapping session on tape. That's what they need to do. Both of these clowns are the exact same. That don't mean that they don't make good content. That don't mean that Abba and Preach don't have good takes, because they do. But they are as much as losers as Fresh and Fit. And the evidence shows that. Y'all can try to make excuses. You can cry. You can plead. You can go ahead on and have, for some of you dudes out there, it's almost
I like this equal opportunity smoke O'Shea giving. You know what I'm saying?
You're having a period, but it is what it is. And we're going to continue on that mode today. And for some of you other dudes out there talking about my time is going to come, you wishing it up on me next. Number one, I'm not flying no white girls over here to Uganda. I'm pro-black, okay? I'm old too, so I'm not afraid to go head on and self-clap it up. I went to Clapathon Technical University and I enrolled in a self-clap class to relieve myself. So if I need to go head on and do that, I will do so. I will go to OnlyFans, and the OnlyFans model ain't gonna tell on me, okay? Whoever I'm paying their phone bills ain't gonna tell on me. And if Abba would have tricked a little harder, nobody would have told on his ass either. That's what's wrong with you damn Canadians. Y'all want to go ahead on and clap and leave it in and don't want to trick, even though you making all this damn money. Now, let's start the damn show. Abba the other day made this kind of a sorry ass little video. Typically, I don't use, curse words and all of that stuff to describe people, but it was on some type stuff. It was catty. Like I said, it was some stuff. And the name of the video was called Since You Asked. He didn't want to put himself in a thumbnail with a pink shirt, looking like he about to cry and all that. And so he basically tried to prove that the young lady, Azria the Amazon, who is very much clapping it up, in my honest opinion, that she was basically on his NUT sack.
Tried visiting Montreal, and I'm actually coming tomorrow morning. What area you in? You can ignore me. And I said, I will.
He would then go head on and do this.
She's obviously wanting things. And I go, and then she replies to me with something that's really weird. She says, I could have easily f***ed you over and said you brought me on your show just to f*** me. Mind you, we never met up once. We didn't share nothing. And I was like, oh, went left real quick.
Basically, he's trying to say that, listen, she was on me. I wasn't really dealing with her like that. I never met her. She was trying to blackmail me. And if you look at the text in that way that he's talking about it, and remember, all of this happened after, I pretty much believe, after they found out what he was doing with all these chicks, okay? So Abba was doing a show with her, and after he did the show with her, he was trying to sleep with her. let me just go on before I get into some of the stuff, the real stuff that she showed. Number one, you got to be a
DJ,
lame
I ain't gonna
ass
look
dude
if I could,
for
real
somebody
quick.
that you did a show.
Go ahead.
This make me assume that he probably was there some beef between these two? Like this.
Oh no.
Nah, never.
And if it was, that's not gonna change none of what happened.
Bullshit.
Look, man, I think it is this here, right? This nigga Abba don't talk a lot about manosphere, red pill type of shit, right?
Okay.
So people who align with that shit, they waiting for him to slip up so they could swoosh down and you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
and not to say what he do ain't wrong too, but it's that and that is the.
I'm just saying, he does sound very like he's trying to. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I don't know if he's hearing what I'm hearing, but go ahead.
We don't wait for the ops to fuck up though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why? But that's why. Okay, so they are ops. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't know, but if he is,
it seems very
opish.
oppish.
Don't make nothing wrong, but as long as he ain't lying and making shit up.
Well, no, because that means that you being biased, and you can't be. I can't take you serious. I know that this is just a hit piece.
So
do you take a hit?
What if he showed some facts and some text messages and some screenshots and shit and some video? Can bias make facts not real?
I feel like your motivation is what I care about. I care
motivation
about
changes facts though.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But if your motivation is to attack somebody using facts, rather the case, I would look at it as a little bit less than, even if it is facts.
What was Admin motivation? What was Admin Pete's motivation about the 60 videos they did about Fresh and Fit when he was catching with that Asian girl?
That's different. I feel like their motivation is just watching the video and saying this is bullshit. Like that's their motivation.
Don't say motivation.
Nah, it's
motivation. He watched the video and said this is bullshit. That's all he's been saying the whole time.
The motivation is to make money, and they're making money. They're all making money.
But that's also
but they can be making money doing a whole bunch of other things right now. They're doing, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, you got to find out why.
Out of the millions of things they chose to make money doing this, so it's not just about making money. But go ahead.
No, it's not. But it's nothing sweeter than making money off of nigga that you think of nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Freezy, man.
It's like fucking your op baby mama, nigga. That'd be the best pussy you ever had. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pussy better than op baby mama pussy.
Nah, for real. She could be really a downtrodden bitch too, boy. She could look ugly as a motherfucker. I don't care, boy.
You try to slut her out. Teabag.
Put my foot on her head, all kinds of shit. But not shit, DJ in here.
Put your big toe in her mouth.
Exactly. The only thing I wouldn't do, bro, is like spitting, and of course, like any gay stuff. But spitting is just an absolute no for me. That's disgusting. Like, don't spit on me. That's disgusting. But anyway, go ahead, DJ. My bad. We were just trying to put in time.
Oh, what was y'all talking about?
Man, just like sexual things you just don't fuck with. Like me, it's just like, of course, all the gay stuff, and then like, you know, the spit. Like me is like spit and feet. I don't see how niggas like is just so interested with feet.
I don't mind.
You never saw no toes?
Yeah.
No, I definitely did, but like people that be like, okay, so you know when we watch the pop the balloons and shit, and the nigga be like, what your feet look like out of nowhere.
Oh,
like,
I'm not on it like that with the feet.
I am. You can't have ugly feet. I can't fuck with a bitch with hammer time.
Wait. That's different. No, I don't think nobody'd want nobody with no.
Yeah, with no fucked up feet. Yeah,
nah. But the niggas them that want feet pics and shit like that.
That's exactly niggas that be online ordering feet like that.
You might as well ask for an elbow. He asked for an elbow picture. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga did say his elbow. I remember that.
Feet ain't never got my blood pumping. Yeah, if feet get your blood pumping, you a weirdo.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to go get a job at the lady shoe store. You want to try these pumps
probably
on?
work there already. Shit.
He gonna go to jail, nigga. That's crazy, boy. Go ahead.
For the most part, with that you're trying to have a booty clap session at the same time. That's kind of lame. Okay. The reason why it's lame to me is because, first of all, the young lady already told you that she was a sex worker. The lady already said that she was a sex worker. In fact, y'all did a show together. She already told you that she was a sex worker, okay? So if anybody say that they a sex worker, obviously they do not care about embarrassing themselves. Rule number one, she was in my library the other day. She was calling herself up. I'm not gonna call her that. She called herself that. Anybody calls themselves up, I'm running, okay? Because anything I do to them, they're gonna bust my ass out. And I don't want you to know that. I don't want you to know if I got a doodle in my drawers, if my breath stink, if I last 2 seconds. I don't want you to know that because it's not your business, okay? But, okay, if I piss her off, she gonna tell it. So once she found out that he was not who she said he was, she exposed it. Then what he did was he showed half truths. He only showed part of the threads that he wanted to show to his little audience and his little twerking ass minions over here that be in the comment section that be secreting all over the comments. You literally can't even comment because it's so wet in there. I mean, it's like they have it's like afterbirth over there.
Wait,
That's how
DJ, real quick,
is.
could you rewind? I just want to get your opinion. Can we get a freeze frame on what you think? Go back.
Yeah, he was.
What you think?
I went to her IG. It is nice.
Nice.
Her
Out of
body,
10 though.
Face wise, she over
decent 7.
Man, y'all be too strict. The thing about it, bro.
She's a good 8 or 9.
This shit, bro.
She's a good.
A lot of y'all be strict with this shit online, bro. I don't know, man.
What you? Nah, nigga, give your.
She's definitely a more than 6.
7,
yeah.
Or something. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, she's a 7.
I give her 7 to 8. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm just making sure. I saw something, but go ahead. Body's fire.
I don't be trying to be strict. Some niggas like, oh, that's a tree. Like, nigga.
Oh
like,
my God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all niggas just crazy.
I want to see them niggas roster that say this a 3. Nigga, you better have a bunch of Halle Berry and her prime clones just lined up in the living room. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man. Or it's some type of weird like color. Well, I wouldn't say colorism, but just, you know what I mean? Like, they just like white girls or just lighter skinned girls. So they gonna say a dark skinned girl is a 3. You say what now? Yeah, they type their preference. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
She exposed it. Then what he did was he showed half truths. He only showed part of the threads that he wanted to show to his little audience and his little twerking ass minions over here that be in the comment section that be secreting all over the comments. You literally can't even comment because it's so wet in there. I mean, it's like they have it's like afterbirth over there. That's how secreted it is in the comments with ABBA fans. I thought Fresh and Fit fans were booty clappers. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Boy, these dudes over here is ferrying it up. I never.
So in other words, what he's saying is that the man tried to act like he wasn't trying to pipe down the OnlyFans model. The whole time he was trying to pipe down the OnlyFans model. This was the sex worker. Yeah, and he was paying. He booked the hotel and everything.
Oh man, he a demon, boy. I don't know, brother.
It gets worse.
See
In another video I put in the back that's even
but
worse.
you do gotta think like I think the small nigga, I think he married because they was talking about Fresh and Fit.
This one? The one on the right?
No. Abba and Preach.
Abba and Preach. Yeah.
Preach is married because I believe they in their response they was talking about his wife. So I think Preach is married, but Abba was like Preach, 40 and not, you know what I mean? But go ahead.
Yeah, Preach wife is I think he's married to a Caucasian lady.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they
Canada,
but
Canada,
this,
you know,
on the high horse for years.
I know
this
a lot
nigga.
of
Wait a minute, cuz I was on. This nigga Daryl exposed what's his name's wife. Did you see that?
Whose wife?
Sharon's.
Recently?
Yes.
What?
Yes, nigga. It was. You remember when you text me when I was on? It was that day.
Wait a minute. He exposed her as well. Show her picture.
Yeah, like show the whole video supposedly of.
Oh, yeah, I seen Sharon's wife before.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm just making sure. I ain't know if this was. I was like, he was going. But go ahead. All right, never.
I seen his wife before. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga's nuts, man. That nigga's nuts, man.
I don't joke about him. I don't joke about his family though. His wife.
Yeah, nah. That's what I'm saying. That nigga. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'll make my jokes about the little shit that he do and shit. Like for example, You know what I'm saying? But as far as his family dynamics, I try to stay away from that shit.
Only bring up his wife when he try to tell me how to treat black women.
No, if people talking about stuff like that on a surface level, because I hate when you say, oh, let's not talk about kids, but then somebody say you're a bad parent and be like, oh, you talking about my kids. No, we say you're a bad parent. What that got to do with kids? Like, I'm not on it like that. So if it's on a surface level, sure. But I don't want to go into detail with his family and pull up their picture and all of that.
No, I don't talk about her looks or nothing. I just be like,
why you had to say, you know what I'm saying? Let's play the video.
Well, I'm just saying, no, I ain't saying nothing about her look. I just wouldn't talk about her looks. I won't talk about her looks.
Right.
You trying to get Unc in trouble, DJ?
I'm trying to get nobody in trouble. I'm trying to move forward. Let's move forward from this shit, man.
Talking shit about me, Myron, the whole crew. And look what you did, bro. Worse than we could ever think of. Yeah, I had to find me some new white folks music for this one because I'm about to get off on y'all today. Now, first of all, this is another Alvin Preach video. You goddamn right I'm making another video. Yes, because they ran it up on Fresh and Fit, and I ran it up on Fresh and Fit, and I'm about to run it up on they ass too. So if you don't like it, get your ass off the video. Let's first start off with what we want to talk about today with this funny ass music in the background. Now let's go to one of Abba's baby mothers that before the woman wanted to not be known. Because nobody wants to be known for getting their cheeks clapped and left in. We just gonna be real, right? Nobody wants to do business out in the street and understand that's the leverage play, okay? This is what content creators like to do. Content creators feel, and this is important, when they start clapping their subscriber from the back and then they start doing this inside of them, that you're not gonna tell, all right? The reason why they feel like you're not gonna tell is because you got a regular job and they feel like the content creator could dox you, which is what Buster ass Abba did, and then his little booty clapping, weave wearing, and I'm talking about male fans, okay? Sandal wearing, freshly toe net French tip, supposedly heterosexual fan base, but they're dudes twerking in the comments will also go out there and harass you too, because that's what happened. So to be honest, these women don't want to come out and talk about this. They would probably rather let it go. That's why they were scared, okay? That you got to understand that. If it wasn't for Libby, they wouldn't have never talked about it because they wanted to live their regular life, which is the leverage that Abba wanted. But it happened, okay? It happened. The great Abba the cheek clapper failed. And he fell in real time. And so one of the things that BANs do when they're about to get called out, before they just lather their own cheeks up and twerk it up, they want to go out there and try to network with other people to spread their little story, okay? This is what happens. And so Abba went over to the young brother Watch TV. Now, I don't have a problem with this young brother, man. Watch TV, if you out there, I'm gonna just say this, man. I think that you got a good thing going on over there, my brother. You are not at fault. I think you're being a down friend. And I think overall you're a good guy. So I want him to know that, okay? And then once you come to your senses about this, if you ever need me for anything, my brother, you know, I think you're a good creator. You're just trying to be supportive of a bigger creator that you look up to. And that's loyalty. Unfortunately, Abba don't care about this dude. And neither does Preach, and I'm gonna tell you why, okay? Because they want to use this dude to basically get out their messaging so he could feel like he's connected to them so his channel can grow. That's the trick. But what did Abba go over and do?
For her to want to talk to Libby in this fashion, is this mainly because she felt like she was done wrong by you? Because it seems like, or she has the perception that you were still talking to Libby while you were still dealing with her. Like, why is she doing this, do you think?
I'm not entirely sure because we never spoke about it. But from what I gather, it sounds like because I was talking to other women while we were not exclusive, that's what made her upset.
So he's telling Watch TV, listen, this chick, she just disgruntled because we were not really together. She mad. She mad, you know. I left it in her, so what? I shot it in her, so what? I basically I basically preached it up inside of her, and she mad about it. Then his dumbass forget that people got receipts. Again, I'm not gonna be racist here, but I'm gonna tell you like this: the only time I really see shit this blatant is when I see people from like Africa. I'm sorry, Eastern Africa Horn, and I'm gonna tell you why. And it's not because I feel like they're silly or anything. It's just because they're so used to doing a lot of stuff in like tight-knit communities where nobody tell, they forget that they lose leverage when they deal with people who don't work by their community. So they feel like they can just tell their side of the story, and then the other side will just never come out. Well, what did she say?
I don't mind if, well, my thing is, yeah, we are exclusive in that I'm not seeing other people. I'm not talking to anyone else, and I don't want to. But I said to you before, I generally am somebody who's kind of singular in that regards. So that's pretty normal to me.
What you mean O'Shea fell off? What y'all mean?
He must be one of those secreting dudes that O'Shea talking about. That's booty clapping for ABBA. He's an ABBA booty clapper. Secretion, moistness.
That's Black Hawk. That's fucked up. Fight back, Black Hawk. Don't let him beat you up, man.
I'm saying O'Shea been real. I ain't never seen this O'Shea before.
What you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
He real rowdy. I ain't never seen him this rowdy.
Okay, so
wait,
now
since
okay,
Anton shit to know, O'Shea been keeping it consistent and chopping heads off.
Okay,
but that's why I say it's kind of begging the question: like, was there a beef? Was there a possible beef? In my opinion, that's
it's not gonna change these messages we about to read in these voices messages.
You go bullshit. Go ahead, though.
Saying I'm in a relationship feels a bit too soon, and I say that because we've been talking for 3-4 weeks. We've only spent like 2 to 3 days together. The reason why I don't like the idea of saying I'm in a relationship or putting it that way is that I don't have yet to make that kind of commitment label-wise. But behaviorally, I think I understand from your perspective. You're saying you're taking this seriously. I am too. But because I'm taking it seriously, I don't feel comfortable saying I'm in a relationship yet. For me to say I'm in a relationship with somebody would mean that I'm comfortable telling about these people to my family, my friends, or all this stuff, and I'm not. And the reason why is that it feels way too soon, too fast for that. But on the other side, I don't want you to think that I'm taking it lightly. I'm not. That's why I can say I'm exclusively talking to you. Romantically interested in you. I'm not sleeping around that. So, I don't know if that kind of clears it up for you, if that feels like the answer you don't want, but I also don't want to lie to you and say, yeah, I'm in a relationship. And then, we spend another 3-4
And who's this messages to?
Is this the OnlyFans girl? That's what I'm
his baby mama.
His baby.
One of the baby mamas, Libby. I think it's
the
Libby.
First chick. Okay.
Yeah.
Days together and doesn't work out. Like, I don't like that idea. That seems very empty. So, yeah.
This is his voicemail. Obviously, he's telling her that he's committed to her, but he don't want to make it a relationship yet. That's what his whole ass just said. We heard it. You heard it. Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints heard it. Allah heard it. Okay? Let everything who has breath heard it. My mama don't even watch YouTube. Her ass heard it. All the people in the graveyard heard it. Cats, dogs, lizards, all heard it. That is a blatant lie. L-I to the E, apostrophe. Come on and twerk in the comments. I want you to. I guarantee you, if you twerk in the comments, I'm going to snag the comment up. I'm going to put you in a video. I dare you to comment right now. Buster, Mark, I dare you to comment. Say something. I dare you. I dare you. Again, I'm going back 2016, O'Shea. I'm sorry. I'm tired of y'all, man. This is why don't nobody like y'all. This is exactly why this is why women be complaining about some of these buster dudes out here. This is y'all. This is y'all. And I'm gonna tell you why this is shady, right? Number one, I'm not taking up for the lady because she's a woman or anything like that. Because if she was a woman doing this to a man, I'd call it out. Number one, the lady had never been out of the States before. She was so happy. She was happy as hell. She was taking pictures of Abba. I mean, when he wasn't looking, I mean, that was kind of suspect, whatever. But she was excited. She thought she had a man. And guess what? She's a single mom. Now I'm gonna tell you like this. Single mothers are vulnerable. I know dudes roast them. I know dudes don't want to be with them.
So wait, did she keep the baby? Does Abba have a baby?
I think this might be the white chick, the other chick then. Abba knocked up, he knocked up 3 holes in a 6-month time frame.
I'm about to say he was talking to his baby mama, right? Yeah.
But he knocked up 3 chicks in the 6-month time frame.
So let me ask you this. Does he have a kid or not?
Nah, this single mother ain't his. She had a kid before.
Okay.
One of them had a kid before. This might be the white.
One of the women he knocked up is a single mother.
Yeah.
Cool. If you don't want to be with him, then leave him alone. But you don't fly them out acting as if you want to be with a woman that's a single mom that wants to be in a real relationship, and then you don't. But here is the part where Fresh and Fit come in.
And it came out this time, you've been lying to your audience, you've been lying to all your fans, lying to everybody, Mr. More High Ground, Mr. Integrity, Mr. I am True, blah, blah, blah. Bunch of bullshit. You run off these bros just like Fresh. Better than Fresh, okay?
So wait a minute. Myron says, you worse than Fresh. And you know what? It is true because he is worse than Fresh. Let me tell you what the young lady wrote. And again, historically, I'm not the kind of person who is like stick up for women. Y'all know that. But let's read what she wrote in the comment section of her video. Again, she started posting on her stuff too. She said this can be ignored, but I felt it's important to say. Abba knows that I'm ace demi or demi, whatever the hell that means. And I have been celibate prior to meeting him. Now, when I looked this up again, because I don't even know nobody black who does this. I'm not saying it don't happen, but ace is an asexual person who has little to no sexual attraction towards no one, and demisexual is a person who only experiences sexual attraction after forming a deep, secure emotional bond with someone. Now, this goes to parasocial relationships, and it makes sense that she's like this. I'm gonna tell you why. It might seem like it's not true, but I'm gonna tell you why. I was a YouTuber, okay? When you're a YouTuber and you don't know the person, you form a social bond with them, okay? Just like you form a social bond, some of these women, the Nicki Minaj fans, they got a bond with her. Now, Nicki Minaj can't contribute for the most part back because Nicki Minaj don't even know they exist. Same thing with the females that watch Abba and Preach. Listen, man, it sounds crazy. I've been out before, just walking around. Somebody come in and brought, oh my God, it's you. Like, start crying. Like, I'm serious. You think it's a game? Yeah, my ugly ass. This happens. Wanna know why? Because people make a social bond with you because it's like, you seem to them like somebody that they would like. So this is a parasocial relationship dynamic. Now, this is equivalent to somebody, listen to what I'm saying. This is equivalent to somebody, let's say if you're a lady and you were a Chris Brown fan, and Chris Brown saw you on Instagram, and he got into your inbox, or any person. He ain't even got to be Chris Brown. It could be any person that.
So what he's saying is that Abba tricked the lady into thinking they was gonna have a relationship. That's what y'all saying.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pretty much told her, I'm just talking to you.
I do want to go back to what you said earlier, or what you was trying to talk about earlier, like where certain spaces just isn't needed. Or I think Unc brought it. I don't know, but like I feel like Abba and Preach is one of those people. To me, that's really not needed, because they're, again, if we do a ratio, most of their points is them going after things that they don't like and making videos about how this shit is bad, basically. And like that just always is going to lead to some, you know what I mean? Is this always going to lead to some type of backfire where people want to get back at you because you're always attacking certain things that people believe in, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I just think that always leads to some. It don't lead to nothing good. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
If you practice what you preach, you'll be okay. But that's why you can't be sanctimonious.
That's the thing, because it's hard to practice what you preach when you're preaching some high moral standard shit. Because no, that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's not realistic. Most people don't live like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in a certain type of community to be living like that. But the average person is not living like that. So, but to me, it's ways you could talk about shit without trying to come off like you talking down to people like you perfect. So I do think you could still talk about shit. You could still give advice, but you got to give it from a perspective like you're a flawed person too. And I know some people think they got to put on a persona of perfection because that's going to make people listen to them and qualify their opinion because they perfect.
Yeah, Dr. Cheyenne.
Exactly. Or like a pastor. You're not going to see all the bad that your pastor do because he's thinking if you see all the bad, you'll disqualify him a little bit when he's telling you some shit that you might need to hear type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You've been coming after my religion a lot lately, and you know we look.
Bro, I'm trying to snap you out of it, bro.
Look
You're
here,
still young,
look here,
he's gonna write it out to the end.
Are we about to have a religion? Go ahead, everybody. Go ahead.
I don't want to smoke.
I'm trying to bring you back home, brother. That's all I'm saying.
To where? To Calvary?
Hell yeah, to the cross for sure. If you want to go there, I know a good place. You know what I mean? Where it's down the street.
The thing is, I got respect for everybody religion to where I don't got nothing to convert you to. Yeah, I don't got a religion to convert you to. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And it's another video that's even worse where pretty much she did an interview with Saint Center. Saint Center was trying to get some dirt because, you know, Abba went on one podcast and said that he liked to get prostate orgasms. And they asked him how he do that. He's like, you know, the shit kind of get behind you, put a strap on and she, No, he said he like to get pegged pretty much. The video's out there.
Nah, we gotta look that up, bro.
I'll find it. For now, I can find it for you because Myron.
Yeah, send me that shit.
But so Saint she's like, I'm not gonna talk about any of his personal stuff, what he doing his day to day. I'm only gonna talk about the situation, the interaction, the things of the relationship, because even though we got this stuff going on, because when he told me certain things about how he liked to do stuff and live, it was very personal to him, and I still feel like it's a betrayal if I say this. So she shows him Then he went right back on the live and told how she liked to be how she liked to lick cum off a table and how she liked to put a leash on and get crawled around the house and all kinds of other shit.
Oh, they was doing some. They was on some next level shit.
And this supposed to be Mr. I respect the ladies. This nigga is a fucking certified. That nigga Andrew Tate and Myron combined.
Damn.
Cause and she showed the shit goes nothing with what he put out. But I'm finding a video. You would never think Abba would get there and tell everything Mr. Private that this woman do in the bedroom and all their personal interactions.
I mean, if they exposing for exposing, expose for expose, a lot of shit gonna come to light. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey man, hey, her walking around like a dog with a leash, that's light. That's not even no type of shit really. But him getting him on the Peg Bundy, you know what I'm saying?
But she didn't say that. He said that.
He said
she never exposed him about. She said she wouldn't talk about their sexual proclivities. But the first chance he got, he did that because she want to come out here and act like she's a nice little Christian girl and so innocent, but really she be blah blah blah. He put out their sexual shit just to try to fuck up her credibility and make her look bad with the stuff she was saying, to make her look like pretty much textbook slut shaming. Nigga, it was all good when you was doing it, nigga.
Nah, nigga, that's
that shit weird. She said she like even off the table.
I don't know.
It's just a whole bunch of stuff that he just whatever little kink she into, and she's like, she really wanted to be with me so bad. I don't know, because
but that's why I feel like you shouldn't be that vulnerable at all with a woman, period. Like, because you giving them bullets for the gun, you know what I mean? Basically, so whenever the hell they get mad, they'll pop your ass. That's how I feel. Like, I don't know, bro. You shouldn't be out here getting pegged and doing all that.
She didn't do it. She didn't do it, and she said I wouldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
She was like, I ain't talking
but
about.
he brought it up to her.
Yeah, he said, I'm not. Well, no, he said, she said, I won't answer any questions about how Abba lived his life and his personal sexual stuff. When she was doing the interview, she was like, I'm not going there. But the first chance he got to go there, he talked about what she.
How did y'all find out that shit about him if she didn't say it?
Oh, he said he pegged. He said it. He said he like
the first dude to bring that up to light was, I think, Rollo Tomasi or some big red pillar he had beef with, and he's warned him. It says if you don't stop or something like that, I'm gonna expose you. And then Abba says randomly, just I let girls do stuff to my back. You've randomly admitted it out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I guess he was talking to that guy's daughter, and there was some drama going on. That all came to the forefront.
Shows her the candy. She said Abba is everything he warns women about.
Damn.
About the videos that are out there showing my again. Ong be streaming. What about the videos that are out there showing Myron Gaines' gay behavior?
Especially with them white boys.
What about those videos?
He was laid up in the bed
with them white boys.
I answer that question. That shit gay. Because I'm not a Myron Gaines fucking fan. Well, this nigga just trying to like be some. Oh, if you don't like, if you calling out Abba, that means you with Myron. No, nigga, he a weirdo. He ain't got no fucking game. That nigga can't dress, and his show fucking boring. They talk about the same shit every night. It's redundant as fuck.
Man, I don't know how they could do it, bro.
He gets no bitches. Like, ain't nobody ain't laying in the bed with a bunch of white boys all up on your lap and shit. This shit,
and that's why I be saying, like, all the clips that you see on Twitter, this nigga saying something. This nigga be having like 6 hour, 5 hour, 7 hour streams, bro, and you only getting 2 clips. You know what I mean? Like, and the rest of it is just the same redundant, dumbass shit that he just shock jock shit that he probably already done said. Like that, I don't know, bro. Fresh and Fit was the same way in my opinion. You know what I mean? That shit was boring as fuck to me. Like, but people love that shit.
Once you saw about 5, you seen them all. You know what I'm saying?
So exactly.
And it's like, okay, cool, bada bada boom. You gonna run these goofy chicks through the gauntlet. and catch him up. And he even got the same analogies that he repeat over and over. So it's like, Myron.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
mean, to
this
be
nigga-
honest with you,
this
bro,
nigga fresh than
when
went
I see the
off the
niggas
world.
that these niggas take dating advice from, I just be having to shake my head, bro. These niggas don't be getting no
But I feel like we
unrealistic standard. You say what?
I think we also kind of help that shit, bro. Like when people is pissed off about it and they go over there and they start commenting and reposting saying how stupid this shit is, and you know what I mean? Like it's a fucked up formula, but it works, bro. Where you use what people hold to their heart is like something that's moral or something that's just like a good foundation on the internet, and you just talk shit about it. Like it works, bro. Like it just because people is just gonna flock towards it and be like, oh, I don't like this. Oh, this is degrading. Yada yada yada. It just works, bro. I don't know. It's like a reverse virtue signal. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But go ahead.
I see what you're saying. Did we get the gist to this? Do we need to play more of this shit?
I mean, I get it, bro. I ain't.
I'm bothered up.
That nigga weirdo, man.
Because there's so many clueless loser guys out there need a leader. That is true. A lot of dudes need like mentorship, but this YouTube shit is not the move. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you probably could find some insightful shit, but you gotta use your discernment, man.
Yeah, you just gotta pick apart, take out of it what works for you. Never
Right.
listen to nobody 100% like a disciple.
Right.
Go around and just test out some shit, and what makes sense. Go over there and watch Alpha Male Strategies. I wouldn't take much from Myron and them at all. Them niggas just ain't the ones. Like
This one nigga is funny, but this nigga shit is insightful. Dr. BOA.
Never heard of
about agronomy. His shit is funny, but he chop it up with a lot of man shit to where like younger niggas could like learn some shit from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he really don't believe in marriage, so I don't really watch it that much. Yeah.
But
you
that's
mean
the
believe
thing.
in
You gotta take what you could use. You ain't gotta. There's the
Fact.
thing. This is what I learned from even the conscious community, learning that polite is on some weird shit. This person is on some weird shit. That it's like you gotta take the good and just not take the bad. Don't take the good with the bad. It's like don't throw the baby out with the bathwater type shit. Because a crackhead could give you some insightful shit. But that don't mean you're gonna take the crack too. You know what I'm saying? You take the
But
information.
that's why I push like a lot of like individualist type ideas. Because if you understand that you're an individual, you will apply it to your life. You know what I mean? When you looking at it polite and stuff like that, you'll apply it to your life. And instead of you sitting up here thinking that you just a part of the damn herd and thinking that
that's
I
the
should
thing.
learn this shit because all these other people's learning this shit, you'll be
But
saying,
there's
okay,
pros
does
and
it apply
cons,
to
though.
me?
It's
You know what I mean?
pros and cons. When you're trying to build something, it's hard to think individualistic. You know what I'm saying?
How?
Think about Think about it. Think about a
Well,
family.
not like an industrial park, but you can build a family as an individual. You can build a house, a home.
No,
you know what I
you
mean?
can't build a family as an individual. A family is a good. There's at least two individuals. It
Oh
takes.
man, brother, you come on, man. Like
And
I'm
then
saying,
if you're part of a bigger family.
you chose as a person to say I want a family. You know what I mean? That's what it.
Yeah, but that you could make, bro. We all make individual choices.
Yeah.
Right. But we don't build in just individually unless we build in ourselves up. You know what I'm saying? Most other things that we build in with it requires other people. You know what I'm saying?
But
Especially
that's
like
I'm not.
social things.
When I say when I say individualist or like individualism, it's not disregarding or just taking away the community at all. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, worry about yourself and worry about you as a person. Not saying just don't care about the community. Not saying don't care and work on the community. It's just that at the end of the day, you are the only person that can get you to where you want to go. there's no. I mean, you know what I mean. Yes, you can have help from your
But I do
community.
think it's a balance because one thing I noticed, but a lot of people, especially a lot of younger people, a lot of people becoming too individualistic. To me, it's good to be an individual, but no people is no a person could just be what are these furry things or these bro. It's
man.
just too much shit going on. It's like, bro, we gotta come. We social creatures. We should be individuals, but we gotta come on one page of reality. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I think I think we don't practice that enough. I think we do be a little bit too individualistic. You know what I'm saying?
But I look, as me personally, like for instance, at the end of the day, there's always a leader, right? There's always a general, there's always a president, a king. And why we follow these people is not because it's not because they was community people, it's because these people control certain things that as the little peasants that we are, we don't have no control over. So that's why we follow them, is because these individuals is work their way. Well, some of them is nepo babies, but these individuals is work their way up basically to get in these positions for us to be able to be like, okay, that's the leader. You know what I mean? So you have to work on yourself before you even start any type of community, because ain't nobody gonna follow you if you don't have nothing beneficial for them. And
that is true. That is true to a certain degree. To me, you should follow a leader if they could take you in a direction where you want to go, because that's what leading is. You're going somewhere, like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't going nowhere, that's, you know what I mean? And shout out to the plug drip in the motherfucking building. It's sometimes to me it's like sure, you should be an individual because that make you a valuable and strong part of a group, but still you gotta balance between being an individual and a collective, because I do think we need collectivism to build communities and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. No, I get that.
That's where discernment comes in.
The who? Oh, discernment, right?
Yeah, individual can only get so far.
Absolutely.
In most cases, not all, but in most cases, an individual only can get so far.
You definitely have to group up with like, even Elon Musk with his billions. You know, it's because
they do partnerships, and definitely.
You could get fast by yourself, you know.
But I'm cool. I'm cool with getting. Me personally, I think the maximum individual is okay. You know, I feel like once you want to get to certain heights, that's when you want to be like, okay, now I need this other person, stuff like that. But you know, me at my best, if I feel like I'd be okay with that lifestyle, you know, depending on what that you know. But go ahead. You know.
Yeah, go ahead. I think that was 18. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying, like, to what you was adding on, DJ. If people don't understand team effort on trying to work as a collective, try to play 1 versus 5 basketball, and you'll see. You know what I'm saying? Try to play basketball with just you going against
James.
5 people, going against 5 people, and you will see how collectivism versus individuality actually works when it's a team effort. And a lot of people are working as teams, man. I think Unc might have said this first one with community. It starts in the household. There has to be a structured family together, and then you build from there, with the man being at the head of the household. So the kids can know discipline, the kids can know structure, the kids can know how to practice discerning, the kids can know how to think logical, and the mother will actually be nurturing the children and teaching the children different things. But without that, you got a whole bunch of mass confusion. And as long as individualism is pushed in our community, you're gonna have a bunch of 1 versus a team of 5 in basketball. And that's what's
But 18th though, can I ask you this? Can a man lead if he's broke? Can a man lead his family if he's broke?
I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
I think he can still. It depends on what you mean
If he's broke mentally, no.
No.
Because he can't even. You're broken. You're not.
I mean
even
physically, like pockets. His pockets is low always.
Well,
bro, there's plenty of people who pockets are low that lead their family, bro. There's a lot of people in the ghetto that ain't got that much, but they still, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Mexicans that ain't got that much that can't even work on the books, you know what I'm saying?
Is
They
he
still
really the
need-
leader? I would feel like if he's leading the family where he's not making the money for him to be able to either make the decisions or be able to pay the bills, I think that there's some manipulation going on.
If your leadership based on how much money you make, you got the wrong woman.
Right.
Or it's not based off of that. I'm just saying that's an aspect that I feel like is a big part of it.
It
But it's
helps.
not even anything.
It helps
It's
in the
not.
decision making when you're the one that's sacrificing. But there's plenty of times like your lady would, if your woman trusts your leadership and your guidance. Some women they just trust that shit, bro. They ain't trying to have to be the one to defuse the bomb and be sweating and having the anxiety and shit. Some people it's just different types of people, bro.
My
Some people make you feel smart.
But in general, though,
some women it make you feel smart. Like if you fall short, some women will see that insecurity and widen it and make it bigger. And then there's other women that help you patch that shit up because they seen how you was when you wasn't that when you didn't fall short then. You know what I'm saying? Some people soon as they smell blood, that is not the type of chicks them that you wanna like be responsible for, bro. Cause soon as you fall short, they're gonna try to be like, well, then I should hold the steering wheel, or then I should like you can't, that's not the type. You gotta have somebody that trusts
I
you.
mean, but even if you do get somebody that doesn't say it, I'm pretty sure they think of it. Like, okay, yeah, you may have trained her and whipped her into shape for her not to be able to tell you in your face that you a whole ass nigga. But on the low, she think you a whole ass nigga. At the
Bro,
that's
y'all
what I
niggas, the thing about it, bro, I be seeing y'all niggas doing it over and over again, bro. Y'all niggas sacrifice y'all manhood because because of a fat ass, or just because a woman look good, bro. It don't mean that you gotta bow down and let them just walk on your nutsack, bro. And just bro, that shit is some different shit, bro.
I see niggas.
But what if she's putting food in your refrigerator, paying for the lights, paying for the heat, paying for your car, paying for your gas, paying for your clothes?
But then that's not her problem. That's you not doing. Why this woman taking care of you?
That's my
like a
point.
kid?
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. If you are being treated like a fucking kid, how are you the leader in your household?
Why
Whether you a man or not.
But the niggas that's being treated like a kid.
That's a good question.
Niggas that's being treated like a kid is niggas that want to be. And usually, a lot of the times when she pick niggas like that, it's because she want a son. Because she wants the control in the relationship. She wants the control of the finance. But the flip side to that is that when things go left, even though she picked you and she picked that situation, she's still gonna blame you anyway.
This is the thing.
So you have to be careful.
If the woman already respects you, we gotta start putting so much respect on this money shit, because we see it every day, and we know niggas that get ultimate respect from their women, and they ain't the most richest dudes.
But it's not about just the respect. It's about, I think respect is earned. Do you think that?
Yeah,
I think respect is earned.
A lot of our respect go ahead, my bad.
It's not always earned, bro. Sometimes you get
so you think that you just get respect because you a man?
It don't come from money though.
Wait a minute, bro. There's women that give you a baseline level of respect, and now it's on you to increase it or decrease it. But you start off with a baseline.
Well, no, okay. So you talking about like human respect? Okay, I get.
Some women you start off in the negative, bro. Like, what do you mean, bro?
It's essays out there picking oranges who women respect the fuck out of them.
Exactly, bro.
That's all I'm trying to say.
I get that, but I feel like we're talking about in a relationship. We're not talking about just on a baseline level. I get it that there's
I don't need respect from the other bitch.
Yeah, you don't. That's what I'm saying. But in your marriage, if you didn't do what you've done in your lifetime for you to either get to where you at right now, do you think your wife will respect you the same way if you were just sitting on a couch all day? That's why
I do,
or at least the respect that you love enough for you to be in your marriage. That's all I'm saying.
If I was that kind of guy, she wouldn't have been with me in the first place.
I think that kind of proves my point.
We know women shouldn't choose those guys, but if you do choose them, you should respect them. If you choose a loser, You should respect the man you choose. If you choose a loser, you gotta respect that loser because you didn't have to be with him. You don't choose a loser, then try to talk shit to him. Well, you can, but you know, it's
unless that's why you got him, so you could feel good about yourself. You know what I mean? So there's that too. You know what I mean? We can't.
That happens a lot. You have
Yeah, this nigga says shows her the floor. That's fucked up. That's dark. That's dark humor.
Right there.
Yeah.
Because you have some, and I like this ain't no gender banging shit or nothing like that. But I'm just keeping it a buck. You got some women that don't really a man's intellect or a man being ahead of, because a lot of this feminism shit been pushed so heavy. A man being ahead of them is like a turn off for them. Some women don't like that shit.
I don't know if it's a turn off. I kind of get what you're saying, but I think a lot of women, because of this feminine climate, a lot of women is sensitive to male leadership. Like it's like we fought for this, we got all of this freedom now, and it's like sensitive, like a man is trying to take that shit away type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why we keep having these conversations, right, DJ? Because really what women want, certain women, they still want the traditionalism of male leadership, but they don't want the male leadership that comes along with it. So that's why we keep having, because it's like trying to fit a square into a circle. That's why we keep having these conversations. We're like, well, what happened with this? What happened with that? Well, the men are reacting to the climate that we in.
I don't think nobody wants traditional, the traditional structure. I think this is we watching society trying to have a hybrid structure, like one where you keep what work back in the days, and because it can't go back, bro. You can't put a toothpaste back in the tube, bro. You can't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Women in powerful positions is here to stay.
Here to stay.
When they fall for
That's
work,
why I hate when people talk. Go ahead. Oh, my bad.
I said when they fall for work, they made this a dual income economy. It became a dual income economy, and the genie's not going back in the bottle.
And I won't want to take away their fucking rights to do like that. Like
I'm not trying to say I'm not trying
what
to
the
say
hell did you just say?
No, he didn't say that. That's not what he said. He said after they fought for he didn't say that he wanted to take away their rights. I'm just saying
No. I'm saying he said he wanted it became a dual economy because go ahead. What you say?
When they fought for rights, this is the thing. At one point, the economy was set up to where you can make it off one income. And I think it was in the men went to war, and while the man was at war, the lady started working.
I've never even thought of it like that.
They wanted to keep working. And it became a dual income economy, so the price of things started going up because more money was in the economy, in the system. And now it's just stuck like that. Unless you're wealthy, most people got to be a dual income economy.
Well, that's a deep rabbit hole.
Not just that, you got to look at the rich elites, right? 2 people working in the households is better than 1 person.
Yeah.
So we get more money in taxes. We get more money in all of that. That's why when a lot of people follow this stuff, I don't really think that they actually knew the pros and cons of what they were following. Because now, for the ladies that don't, now you have certain ladies that's engineered. They don't really want a man. They don't know how to have a man. But at the same time, with the way that the economy is, they have the stress on their shoulders that a man would have had back in the day, because now they're trying to figure out bills. They're trying to figure out where I'm gonna work, or especially with the layoffs and different shit like that. So now women are stressed out, like men used to be stressed out. Like how a man is sitting in the driveway, like, damn, I gotta figure this shit out. I don't even feel like going inside the house right now. I gotta figure this out for my family. Now women are feeling that now, even if it's for themselves or if they got a child.
But I think as they should. You sound like that's a problem. Is that a problem?
It's not natural. It's not the way it's supposed to be.
It's not natural.
No, it's not the way it's supposed to be. The burden is supposed to be on the man's shoulders, and he's supposed to take care of the women. But now that it's engineered that everybody is on the same level playing field, everybody is out for self. Everybody is out for self.
Wait a minute. So to my sister, tequila. She said women were always stressed out. Then wait a minute.
Well, it's getting realer then. it's getting realer.
So now they double stressed out.
Yeah.
They double. Well, it ain't no man there to blame. It ain't no man
Or
there
maybe
to blame.
they
It's
just
all on you.
liberated. Maybe they just liberated from you toxic, patriarchic, men. You know,
No, that's not had nothing
that's
to do with
probably
it. See,
what it
here's
is.
the thing.
You know?
Here's the thing. When you're going for power, you have to create a boogeyman to justify what you're trying to do to gain power. And I think
you the boogeyman. Yeah,
we the boogeyman. So it's certain women out there, and I'm not talking about all sisters, but it's just certain women out there. They want power, but they don't want to come out and say that they want power. So they say, "Oh, you know, it's the men, and we had to do this. We had no. You always wanted to run things the way you wanted to run things without a man's input. That's all. And it ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm about to say, yeah, what's wrong with that?
I think most men okay with hardworking, liberated women. Ain't nobody begging nobody to pay their bills. If you want to work and fight for your shit yourself, more power to you. Just give me some pussy. Like we don't, cause them hoes that's paying their bills, they still getting clapped. These doctor lawyers, they getting clapped. Like if you could take care of yourself, listen. I'll pay for the dates. You pay your own rent, your own mortgage. Listen,
but see, that's the thing. Back in the day, I feel like that they didn't have to do that. Like if we talking about like the 60s, 40s, 50s, they didn't have to pay a bill. They had to, you know what I mean?
Women complaining. I seen many women say, I need to go back in time and slap the hell out of some of my great grandmothers because I didn't want to work. These women fought to work. It's a lot of women. That's why they want 100% provider now. They want to put the genie back in a bottle. That's all that soft life shit is. That's all that sprinkle is, trying to go back to when they didn't have to work. Well, it's too late. It's a dual income economy. I don't like working. I didn't like working. Who the fuck like working? A lot of the stuff women fought for came at to bite them. They fought to work. Nobody likes working. They fought for sexual liberation. Sexual liberation was a win for men. More pussy for me. Oh, autonomy of your body. You get to fuck who you want to fuck without your parents' permission. Yay, bitch. Like, a lot of stuff they fought for was literally a win for men. Working saves our money. Sexual liberation give us more women that's willing to just get down with the get down.
Yeah, I would definitely love to go to one of them horror parades. They got like a lot of transsexual horror parades. No, you never heard of the Amber Rose shit with the horror parades?
The slut walk.
Exactly. My bad.
The slut walk, bro.
You know, people, like I say, and that's where the whole boogeyman thing comes in, because even when we have these conversations, you hear women say from the worst case scenario, it's always what if the man fuck up? Like you anticipating him to fuck up. You shouldn't even be thinking about that. You should be thinking about, I got a decent man, we're going to build together, and we're going to establish some money together and have our children.
But 18th though, see, that's why we say that you be on the man's side a lot, because that's not the problem. See, you're not going to make a problem off of a good man that took care of you and gave you 3 kids and a white fence and a golden retriever. You're not going to make that's not the problem. The problem
that is the problem.
Is when the men, that is not the problem. Okay, go ahead. How is that the problem?
Well, it's the problem is because you're going into a relationship already thinking of worse, when you should be practicing your discernment to know that you pick somebody that's decent that you're going to be with, unless you're a toxic person that's attracted to toxic people and you just like the excitement and you don't know where that relationship is going. Those are the 1 or 2 options that's going to happen when you're dealing in a relationship. Either you're planning what you're supposed to be doing, or you just out here fucking and you like the person that you're fucking with, and he might have some red flags and bad traits, but you ain't really worried about that. You're going to see where it goes. Because
so why don't you think that a lot of relationships or a lot of marriages, well, I don't know. I don't even know if I can really make this statement. But do you think that a lot of marriages start off with the first person they fell in love with? Like, do you think that people marry the first person they fall in love with?
It's different case scenarios. It's not always the first person that they fell in love with. Sometimes it's their college sweethearts. It can be their high school sweethearts. It can be somebody that they had a one night stand with. Sometimes they can have a one night stand and they like, damn, I was just sleeping with this person, and now I look up and
let me get
it's
you
2,
some
3
more
kids.
leeway. Do you think it's the 5th person that they fall in, quote unquote, fall in love with?
It could be.
They fall in love with 5 people, but
it could be.
It could be. It could be the 3rd person. How many
it
people
could be the 3rd person? But
and let me let and show to the Tequila and Simon in the building. Welcome back, Ronald. Let's let Tequila bless the mic. You know, she ain't got no bass in her voice. She ain't know how to say it with her chest. Go ahead, Tequila.
Hey, hi everybody.
Hey,
But all I wanted to say was women always work.
Yeah, you went out.
You should probably turn her mic up. She said hello.
Yeah, let me turn your mic up. I think your audio went out too.
Okay.
You sound kind of low, Tequila.
Is this better?
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go. Way better. Way
In the
better.
room. You in the room.
Okay. So I just want to say that women always work. I don't know where you guys get this notion from, like that it was a time where we didn't work. And especially black women, like we always work. From slavery to Jim Crow to civil rights to now, like we worked. All my great grandmothers worked. I don't know about women just never not working and not worrying about their families. Like
You know what, Tequila?
my loved ones, they told me, like my grandma, and I mean she's still alive. And we talked. That's one of my best friends. She worked her entire life.
Where do people get that from, though? Why do people say that shit?
But
I don't know. I mean my thing is
I don't think the majority of women work.
No, majority of women did work.
Or they mean
No, they did.
She's right.
They did.
She's right. She's right, but she's wrong.
She's right because she said that women work. Yes, I mean they did, but I mean
that's not what she
did. A lot of domestic. They did a lot of domestic work back in the day.
It's not domestic work. Is that not work though, my dear?
What I'm saying.
Yes. I'm not saying that it's not work.
So let me ask you this: are they talking about work as in like
taxable?
Employed?
We talking about taxable.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
I said women
No, she ain't saying that.
That sounds crazy when it's being said because it's being said like it's like if you say it's like they used to work like how illegal immigrants work like under the table like type shit.
It's the taxable work that made the dual income economy. Once they start doing official taxable trackable jobs, the government was they can bring more money into the economy. The more people work, the more people we can tax. So let them work because that's more money for me. That's the government talking.
But
so
tequila get them. Tequila get them.
Always work, but they haven't always worked.
Can I talk for 2 seconds?
Taxable, trackable.
Christ. Like, you don't get this shit. Women don't see and view work like men view work. Okay. Like you want to stop with that bullshit about
man. We don't let you talk because you never make sense.
Women don't see that.
I would just say let them talk. Don't even exactly.
Bro, we're not talking about that. We're talking about how the tide changed, and the pros and cons of women. You know what I'm saying? I guess getting their freedom from slavery.
But she's right. Women have always worked since the biblical days.
That's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
let me ask you this.
She's partially right. She's
So
partially
they have
right. And I
always
want to say something.
Add to the
There's
economy.
the difference now that in
I know y'all cut tequila off. I'm just
my bad, Tequila. And I just wanted to say this: women wasn't able to vote. Women started being able to work and vote at the same time, legally, right? Is that true?
Wait, you said what? Say that one more time.
I don't think
for women.
I'm not sure.
Women were able to vote, I believe, in like 1920. I think it was, or 1930.
I don't think they happened at the same time.
No, they didn't. It was closer. It was later on.
Well, black women is different. That was black women's different.
Ain't black women nothing. Like, bro, stop that. Like,
actually, I can look it up.
Hold on one second, Simon. Let me just say this, y'all. No, I just wanted to say Tequila's partially right. But also, one thing that's not really discussed, it was a point in time where a lot of black men, their wives wasn't working. Who's that breathing?
You probably hear my baby. I'm nursing
Oh, that's
him.
your baby? Okay.
Baby.
Go ahead. I
Shout out
love
to
me
the
some
baby.
babies. Here's the thing. Women, women,
With that shit.
Hear him come laughing like the Riddler.
Yeah,
Here, okay, here,
25K a year. Go ahead, son.
okay. So it was at one point in time where a lot of black men, a lot of the wives at home did not work. They actually had to put a law in effect to force black women to actually go to work. I can't remember the exact time period, but a lot of black men was keeping their wives home from out of the domestic things, because you literally had their women being assaulted by, the white men of the houses that they worked.
Yeah, you can't send your woman out there with that big old banging black sister girl booty.
No, they did though. And during World War, I believe it was World War. But go ahead. I think Tequila. Go ahead, Tequila. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tequila.
No, you can finish your statement. You can go ahead.
I was just gonna say they actually put a law in effect. I think it was around the time of, I can't remember if it was World War I or World War II.
It was war. Right, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, war.
Okay, that forced black women to go into to start work, because black men was doing everything in their power to keep their wives from actually having to go to these houses that white people own, because they was getting assaulted and getting groped.
But you know what I don't like, bro? It's insinuated that women being able to work and being able to make their own money is like a bad thing.
Oh, I'm not insinuating that at all. But I'm just saying.
I've never heard that before, but I mean, I'll just take your word until I'll be able to research it for myself.
Just research it. I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. The only thing I'm saying is that
what happened was
you have
the men had to go to war.
You have the brunt of the responsibility. Now, that's like if unless you have a strong relationship with your spouse or the father of your children, you have the brunt of the responsibility, because things are changing terribly out here. But you have to, and some women can't take that stress. That's the only thing I'm saying. That's why you see.
But rather if they're taking the stress or not, they're dealing with the stress. Like you do have to realize that there is a high percentage in our community of baby mamas who deal with the stress, rather if they could deal with it or not. Now, I mean, yes, there's some that go through probably post whatever, and then delete some stuff, and then but at the end of the day, there's most of the time beautiful black independent strong women who take care of their kids regardless of the fact that if the other parent is there. And that's all I'm saying.
How do you know that?
It's certain women that do that. It's certain women that do that, and you're correct. And I give my hats off to those women. But then you have certain women that are deadbeat moms as well that don't do
this
any of
nigga 18th, man.
So I'm just,
because there's usually be an argument that women shouldn't be working, and I'm trying to figure out where's the argument from? Like, what is that about?
I never made that argument at all. I never made that argument.
Yeah, we like
I never heard the argument that women should go back to the kitchen, like with CT.
No, not in this sector.
No, like, and if that's the case, the only thing I can think of why they're saying that is because to have a I don't know, like a 2-parent household where the man is making a lot of the financial.
It's a ridiculous statement.
If any nigga say that shit,
I've never been with a chick that's been in the kitchen all day long.
If any nigga say that shit and he not wealthy, he's a certified goofy. So if any nigga say his woman shouldn't work, and he ain't making at least 200 to 250K a year, he need to sit his goofy ass down. Cause you ain't finna tell if you tell a woman to not work and you making 60 to 80K, y'all gonna have
that's
a very
the first thing you're getting on. You're like,
bro,
you're not sitting at home like that.
You know
that's what we was talking. That's actually what we was talking about on him today.
I take that back. I take that back because it depends on your lifestyle. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I first got married, my wife didn't work. She was in college, and we live a very Spartan life, and it was comfortable. Because I never been a fancy nigga. So honestly,
that's a fact.
You can sit your woman down.
Right?
If she's okay with the lifestyle you willing to provide for her, then it's not a problem. But if she's not,
How
then
you say?
you know,
Wait a second.
Tequila, she still here? Tequila still here?
Literally just contradicted.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Tequila. So, like, I'm not trying to come off as like, wishing the worst or anything like that. I'm just observing the situation from what we see in this day and age right now. And I think a lot of people didn't, they didn't think about the pros and cons when it comes to, what's transpiring right now. Because a lot of people is feeling it in this economy. The gas is high, the food is high, the bills are high. It's a lot, and it's really gearing towards, for a lot of people, you're gonna have to have a spouse just to weather the storm. So that's my.
I thought you was gonna pass her the mic, bro, when you asked for.
Yeah,
He was almost done, Giz. You can hear it, man. Damn,
honestly,
Giz.
I just wasn't seeing when it just didn't make sense to me. When I don't like when people say women didn't work, because like I said, I love older women. I love older people in general. Like I like talking to them, but I love older women, and I'm talking about women that are in their 80s, 90s, and even I even have women that I speak with that are in their hundreds.
What?
Oh, wow.
I swear. Yes, my aunt, she's 100 years old. She's 102. So, and she still has all her faculties. She can, she's still in her right mind and all of that. So, and what I'm saying is they always worked. So when I hear people say, and they worked hard, they worked way harder than I ever worked. And they raised families. And they had spouses, but they worked hard.
like I said, we were only talking about taxable work. That's it.
I mean, yeah.
Government check.
Yeah, all that you clean cooking stuff. No, you's a grown ass woman. Go do something else. Like I can do that as a man. That's not work no more. That's bullshit. That's not no work no more. That's not what the hell we want. It's just you pussy cleaning and cooking. That's bullshit. You was a grown ass woman with an intelligent mind that can go out there and achieve more than just cleaning, cooking, and giving pussy. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to encourage y'all, to be honest.
What I'm saying is that women, even back then, did more than that. Than just clean it. They worked outside of the home, and then they had to come home and take care of their family.
They worked the fields. They sold clothes.
Yeah, because my grandma grew up as a little girl.
So let me ask y'all this. Let me ask
y'all
y'all
this. They grew up on a farm, and they did sharecrop. And I'm sorry. And with sharecropping, like there comes with picking tobacco or cotton or anything like that. So they did that.
Let me ask y'all
They
this.
felt
Let me ask y'all this question, because I'm trying to understand. So if they wasn't getting, the work wasn't taxed, so you're saying only men pay taxes? I'm trying to just understand what it looked like.
Yeah, that's an question.
Yeah. And when women weren't working, only men paid taxes because women weren't even working.
At a certain point,
yeah, it was a certain point women couldn't open up a bank account without a man.
That's a fact. I don't think a woman could. I think until the 1970s or something like that.
Yeah, it was like about the 60s or 70s, before they could have their own bank
women
account.
working without paying taxes? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, they wasn't working, period. they
were working. Like, what are you saying?
They were working.
Well, no, like, let's say you, like, bake bread, you churn cheese, you make butter, you go, you sell it, and trade it for stuff, and get money. Underground, kind of like the candy lady in the neighborhood.
A lot of those women were, they were domestic workers. So, they were washerwomen. They were maids.
But don't that take away your taxable shit that you was just talking? If they was getting paid,
but that was still work, and it was hard work.
Oh, the taxable shit.
So my thing is, I don't want to diminish what they did. It was a lot.
I'm not diminishing anything that they
So
did
all
because we all
labor-
was doing labor at that time.
So all labor wasn't taxed though. It sounded like all labor wasn't
What-
taxed though. Only
yeah,
male
but that's
man
that.
labor
Yeah,
was taxed.
today all labor's not taxed. There's people that get paid under the table today, but
Like the lady that sell the
especially
plates
them
in the
Haitians.
neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you talking about that women was getting paid under the table, then that takes away the whole taxable shit that
They
you was
were
talking
not
about.
getting
You know?
Oh
paid.
well, that happened later. Once they got real jobs,
They were taxed.
they were taxed then. That's what they had to do in economy.
they were
When it got legal for them to work, and they had, and then they got
corporate jobs and different things.
IRS was tracking their ass, and
Okay.
and they checks was getting taxed.
Yeah,
That's what the government want. They want to tax. They want to take that percent out. You
as
know
they
what I'm saying?
should. That's what I'm saying. Why? That's what this old nigga mindset, right? Where for some reason, just because this girl cannot pick up 50 pounds as good as a man can, we should make them this insubordinate, subjected people is ridiculous to me. Why are we making them? We're treating them as
Bro, I
children.
don't even know how
What-
that become the argument.
I didn't say that nobody said it. This is what I see as a perspective. My perspective is that for some reason there's a group of individuals or men that treat women like children, and that's ridiculous. Why?
Believe
Why
it
would
or
you
not-
do that? You have a
believe it-
whole
believe it or
grown
not-
body individual. Like,
But
go
look
ahead.
at this though, believe it or not, there's women who want to be treated like that, and I wouldn't call it like children.
That's a fact.
But
That's a
there's
fact.
women that want to be treated like that. I wouldn't say it's children. Children is like different. You know what I'm saying?
I said something earlier. I would like my wife not to work, but I would need her to understand what would be lost if she didn't. I could pay all the bills and buy the growth. I could take care of everything, but a lot of shit gonna be off the chopping block.
Mm.
And I don't think she's ready for that part. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, because I said earlier, like if a man don't make a certain enough money, he shouldn't ask his wife not to work. Like I said, if she understand what comes with her not working in this economy, I'm all for it. But I don't want no complaints. If you don't want to work and I'm paying everything, if we don't take no vacation, I don't want to hear about it. If we don't go out to eat, like I order sushi in the middle of the week, $90-some just because I got the taste for sushi. That shit's gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So
That's what I'm saying.
It's a give and take.
That's what I'm saying. If you are a woman to me that only accepts a man and wants to marry a man just because he don't want you to work, or all because he wants to pamper you as a woman, when he cannot provide that no more, then what the fuck are y'all? Are you just a woman that's just now you want to struggle with him now? No, you're not. You're gonna be thinking shit about this person that eventually is gonna be, I don't want to be with this nigga no more because he don't provide the shit that I want in a man, which is bullshit in the first place. But that's what your preference is.
That means she wasn't fucking with that nigga in the first place, bro.
That's a fact.
She was there for the money.
Plus, some women low maintenance. You get the right, like my wife, even though overall she low maintenance, she still top at Ross and shit. So it just depends on the woman, man. You can make a woman real happy with 60K or 50K. Just depends. 40K. There's some women. Yeah, JP said he made hoes happy.
Yeah, I mean, like it's depending.
Look
on
at the
what
woman
you're taught.
JP get. Go ahead.
It depends on what the women are taught. Like when DJ made the example of Latin women with their men and everything, a lot of them didn't come up in this Western world, so they ideals in there and how they think is a lot different from how we think here, because so much luxurious items and status. A lot of women, it's all about status for certain women, man. It's all about status, who I'm adjacent to, who I can, like, the things that are pushed us on television, the fact that we live within 5 miles of downtown where you can see all of the Prada, the Louis Vuitton, the Fendi, the Chanel, all of that stuff that means something.
Shout out
to a lot
Chanel.
of people. So it's that adaptability when it comes to that mindset and, you know, how you think, especially on social media too, and we see that. So like when it comes to certain other groups of people, like we say, like with Latin people, they were just coming where they didn't really have much of anything, and they haven't adopted to that mindset here. So they still have their cultures their customs and traditions. And I do you one better, right? Let me ask all of y'all. Back when I was growing up, we used to have family dinners and Sunday dinners and stuff like that. When was the last time you seen black folks having Sunday dinners or getting together like that in your family? Because the family
In my family, we did it this past Sunday.
Okay, salute to you. Salute to you.
I mean, my family always gets together. We love each
I
other.
wish.
We get
I don't
together.
know. We get together
I
for
mean, we have our
holidays.
issues where we argue and stuff, of course, but for the most part, yeah, we get together for every holiday. And some Sundays, yeah, we get together.
I respect that, Tequila.
And y'all got
definitely.
I think that's good for you to carry out tradition. But that's
y'all got.
my bad. Go ahead.
So y'all got me thinking and reflecting. You know what I'm saying? Because when I think about it, I don't like that my wife has to work. I don't want her to work.
Why not?
Because I would love to have the money for her to live a life of leisure and do what she want to do. Like my wife is really into.
In the perfect world, I wouldn't want my wife. I don't want to work. Period. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying.
I don't want to work for nobody else. Like I want to, like, let's say, like my wife like to watch those HTV home decoration shows. If I had the money, I'd give her the money. She'd start her interior design business. Or if your woman love to cook, I'd give her the money and she could do her catering business.
Facts.
And I think about it, I don't like that my wife is under the power of working for somebody else and all that shit. But I could probably, I wouldn't even try to convince her to not work because I know it just affects the stuff we like doing. But because I know she would, I don't know. We started off real poor. We don't got comfortable. We don't got accustomed to shit. So it'll be hard to move back
stuff
now.
That y'all built together.
Yeah.
That was things that y'all built together, and that's what people don't understand. If you don't have somebody that you can build with together, you're gonna be struggling.
And that's my thing, right? If you are in a situation, because if I was in a situation, right, where if my wife did not have to work and it's all just dependent on me, I would love that. You know what I mean? But if you're in a situation where it's probably more efficient for both of you guys to work, it's probably more efficient for both of you guys to possibly put in on the car note, on the mortgage, or the rent, whatever the hell you living in what stage, right? I just think that is what you should do. You should do what is efficient. You shouldn't do what is traditional or religious, or, you know, that's not what your motivation should be. Your motivation should be about what's efficient for you. And that's kind of where I come from. But, you know what I mean? But go ahead.
I don't like when she gets stressed from work or like they get on her nerves or something. That shit makes me uncomfortable and it bothers me as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you on that shit, bro.
Because
but if you with a woman that understands that shit, if we're in a place where I have to go be stressed out, then I mean, I
just want to say something. I just want to take this. I want to make it to where she ain't got to deal with that shit. But I don't let it make me feel inadequate as a man because I know she's well, good, and taken care of. And if your woman has to work, don't feel inadequate as a man. But yeah, if you could get it that way, most dudes would definitely be like, hey, baby, quit that shit. You know what I'm saying? Quit that shit.
Put that hoe to work. That's all I'm saying. Put your bitch to work, nigga. Fuck's you talking about? Stop always sitting up here saying that you gotta take care of your women and you gotta be you're so noble. Thank you. Good shit. I got a cookie making it in the motherfucking. I got a cookie for you, brother. And no, stop accepting that bullshit. Stop accepting all the bullshit that comes with quote unquote being a man, motherfucker. I'm not taking responsibility for society, for a community. The fuck? I don't have nothing to do with that. There's a whole gender 50% of a person that have fucked up this community as much as you have, but for some reason, since you the man and you was born with a penis, you gotta take all of that responsibility. Fuck y'all. I wish I would. Put that hoe to work. Make her have the same responsibility that you have as a man. That's really all I'll be pushing. That's but go ahead, brother.
Come on, Keon, shit. If you can afford it, you'll make your woman still work.
Why she gotta be a hoe, bro? God damn,
Yeah,
put your
yeah,
hoe to
that,
work.
that was
Hey,
kind
you
of a
right.
little too
You
far.
right. I apologize.
If you can
He
afford it,
got
you'll
no
make your woman
respect
still
for the
work.
black woman. And he thought when he's saying it, he was imagining a black woman.
Fact.
Damn.
Oh wait, who said that? I didn't want to. I was look.
What
Whatever
race of
you
woman
love.
was you imagining?
What was her name?
I wasn't
Keisha?
thinking about a black
Keisha.
woman.
He was
I
imagining
wasn't thinking
Keisha.
about a
That is
Keisha. I was
disrespect.
thinking about just women in general. I just feel like y'all give them too much leeway. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, not me,
Well,
but I'm
my wife
just saying.
pushed
I
off
really do.
four of my big head kids.
Yep,
She
you
pushed
got a
off 4
point.
big head children. If I can,
You put 4 big head children in her. Shit,
that was
what the
fun.
fuck? And
Hers wasn't that fun. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be down and out way on that when they on that birthing table, man. Look at
Because
fucked
what was
up.
that? Man, what was her name? I cannot remember her name. She used to be on the Price is Right back in the day. Claudia Jordan? Yeah, Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan got on TV. She said, "I'm tired of working. I'm tired of being the one to bring that's responsible for everything in my life, having to pay mortgage, having to pay car notes, having to pay." I'm like, yeah, but you kind of got to keep going, Claudia.
To be honest with you, bro, a lot of women do be tired of working, but a lot of men, but I think that's just humans. Most humans
Facts.
don't want
I
to
be
just work.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know
Who
what
the
I'm saying?
fuck wants to work, bro? It's just a part of life. That's just what you have to do. Like, I mean, and look, two incomes is better than one.
That's true.
Period. Dot.
That's true. But
Two incomes is
again,
better than one, and we're heterosexual men, so we you know what I mean. So I'm just saying. Go ahead though.
but you know, I can say if the woman okay with the lifestyle you provide her, she can not work. Well, again, that you have to be okay with how shit gonna be. If you don't want to work, understand that all the money coming, this is all I got, and we ain't going to see no movies. You know what I'm saying? So,
See, and that's the thing. Me, like,
This nigga said me and
like, I
Unk and DJ could be hosting fights. What kind of fights? Like Michael Vick, like dog fights, like Michael Vick.
Am I the fighter? Who fighting? Shit, I'm
Hey,
not fighting none of you
Eating rough
niggas.
fight.
I'm not. Go ahead, Giz, my bad.
Oh, like the okay, I see.
DJ, real quick, it's a show called Cash Hero on Netflix. You should check it out.
Who?
Cash Hero.
It's a series. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. From now on, just recommend me series. I think I'm movied out, bro.
It's
like,
a series.
Movies don't be hitting no more. You know what I'm saying?
It's a Korean series about this dude. I ain't gonna mess up the plot for it.
What's it called? Let me type it inside, man. I'll check it out. What is it called?
Cash Heroes, like cash and heroes, one word. And he got these superpowers where every time he uses them, he lose money.
He lose money?
Yeah.
When he uses power?
As he uses his power, his money just draining.
Damn,
When his
that.
money run out, his powers ain't even there no more.
Damn.
And if he sees some stuff going on and gotta help people, if he don't, he start getting all fucked up with boils on his skin. So he gotta kind of help people.
Damn.
But it burns
That's
his
a
dope.
fucked up way. That's something like torture. That's a fucked up way to live, bro.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know what was a good ass movie back in the day?
Oh, we got
Remember that movie with Justin Timberlake, Out of Time, where people had to work for time.
Oh
their life?
yeah.
I
When
love
they had
that
that
shit.
scanning thing on their hand and shit, the scanning thing.
I remember
Get more
that. I
time.
remember that dumbass movie that Eddie Murphy was in, where it was like the tree. He couldn't talk, and the tree was all the leaves was coming off the tree. You ever seen that movie?
1,000 words.
1,000 words. Yep, 1,000 words, man.
You gotta reveal that Nino Brown single mother crashing out, saying she's tired of working. That shit funny and shit had me going down.
Did you just bring up a black movie to piss us off? Like, is that what you?
No, Nino Brown reviewing the black woman.
Oh,
A black woman crashing out, saying she's overworked, she's overstimulated because she's working and nobody wants to help her.
Oh, okay.
That shit
Okay.
funny as fuck, though.
Hey, DJ, did you ever watch The Wire?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, The Wire was my shit, boy.
The thing about The Wire though, when I watch it, I watch it like if I was watching it now, I'd be able to watch and replay shit. When I was watching it, it's like it's just marathons just showing on TV. Sometimes it was background shit, you know what I mean?
I'd be arguing
Man,
with that nigga fighter because he like Marlo. I ain't like Marlo was a piece of shit to me. I fucked
Wait a
with
minute, I kind of fuck
Avon.
with Marlo, but I fuck with the first one in the first season.
Avon and Stringer.
The Stringer was the one. The Stringer Bell was the one that's
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
I fuck with how he was moving. He was trying to
They
get
had
out of
more
the streets
morals.
for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was. And they had more morals. You know, they still did their shit, but they had more respect. Marlo just didn't give a fuck about nobody.
But if you
Wait a
notice,
minute,
it
wait a
looked
minute,
like them
man.
niggas
Come
had
on, man.
less and less morals as the younger generation. You never noticed that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is
Stringer Bell
crazy.
didn't have no respect, man.
No, I'm
He
just
ain't had
saying
no respect.
he was
fucking that dude girl on the phone while she was on the phone with him.
Oh no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Giz. I'm talking about the way Stringer and them moved in the streets. Like
Street code
Avon,
respect, yeah.
Avon, they wasn't just fucking over people, bro. Like Marlo, he was deleting anybody for any little fucking reason.
I get what you're saying, but shoot, Stringer
He was deleting anybody for any. Like he literally sent them in there to delete that lady just to frame Omar when they deleted that lady in Ugly Face Gary corner store. That was stocking the chips and shit.
You talking about Chris and Snoop? Chris and Snoop bored them
Yeah,
motherfuckers
he was just
up.
sending them to delete anybody. Avon and them wasn't moving like that. He wanted to smoke niggas off of rumors and shit. That's why Michael kept questioning shit. Now it wasn't healthy for Michael to keep questioning, but that's why he was like, man, why we murking them? Because they said that they said this and they said that they said that. He's like, but did y'all
I'm gonna
even...
lie, I tried watching it, but I couldn't sit through that shit, dog.
Oh man, The Wire was shit. That was shit. Showed you how shit worked politically, from the school system to the politics.
You just like watching black people get popped, brother. That's all it is. You just like violence.
No, it was a
you
good
just
show.
like
It was a good
violence
show, bro.
and degeneracy, and that's the problem, man. Like we gotta stop supporting, but like Power. Why you probably watch Power, don't you? You probably watch Power.
I like Power.
You like Power, don't you, Giz? Yeah. See, look,
Mm-hmm.
he's selling crack cocaine to your black. Like this is the problem, man. I'm just saying, man.
They idolize that shit instead of looking down upon that.
Vito, shut the.
I'm not agreeing with Keegan fuckery. I hate to, but
I'm not either. Since Vato want to see up here and talk about like this.
I don't watch none of those shows. Those urban drug glamorizing
Idolizing,
shows.
yeah, idolizing.
I haven't
all that
seen
bullshit.
Power. I haven't watched Power. I didn't watch Snowfall. I know about The Wire from people talking to me about it and seeing clips. Like I know who Omar is. He be whistling and shit. Got the trench coat. I ain't knocking niggas that like
Oz,
it.
though. You watch Oz, though.
I had to stop watching it because it got too gay. I didn't finish.
Oz was having too much niggas trying to fuck.
Oz was wild, bro. Oz was right.
I ain't watch Oz.
Once I started seeing the penis per episode, I stopped watching it.
The Empire was super gay. That shit was.
I never watched Empire.
I didn't watch that either. I was a Power fan. I was like, man, fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched Empire.
I watched the whole shit.
Killing that singing the song.
As soon as a couple gay scenes came up,
One of the
I was
best.
watching that shit.
One of the best series that I ever seen. That was the precursor to The Wire. Was The Corner. Like I love this shit because it was realistic and it showed you how things played a part in politics, the corruption, and how that shit spread from the prison system to the education system down to the streets and into politics and into the police force. That's one of the things because it was real. The Corner was the shit. Before The Wire, it was The Corner, and it's a lot of actors that are in The Wire that was originally in the corner, and it took place down there in Baltimore, Maryland. And for anybody that know, Baltimore is like the heroin capital of the United States. A lot of poverty, a lot of like it was real. It was real.
I never watched BML. I started watching Empire when the one guy that was Sweetwater came out and he sung that song. He had the white on. He was singing that song to song about this what it means when a man loves a man loves a.
So you can't. You telling me you can't watch a good ass movie if there's a gay scene in it? Is that what you telling me?
I try to stay away from those.
I don't really like that shit either, Keon.
I don't like that shit, right? But I could still watch it. But
okay, I'm not talking about like sexual, but like just like a kissing, like gay kissing. Like go ahead.
If it got too much, if it got too much of it inside, bro, I don't think I'll be able to watch it. Like one or two once in a far, I could overlook it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just constant, I'm like, yeah, y'all doing it.
Imagine you're watching that shit, your kids walk in, you're watching two gay men. That shit gay, bro.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up, bro.
No
warning, no nothing.
Can't do
it. Hey, Keon, and the nerve of you, nigga, to talk about I just want to watch black people get popped. Motherfucker, I'll watch The Sopranos. I'll watch The Sopranos. The Sopranos is my shit.
I feel like that's what good.
You know which show all of y'all done slept on?
What's that?
The Godfather of Harlem.
Oh no, I ain't sleep on that. I gotta watch it.
Season 3.
I gotta watch it. I ain't slept on it. I've been seeing the clips.
That is my shit, bro.
Yeah, is that on Netflix?
As a matter of fact, it's on Hulu, I think. Hulu, and I think you could get it on Prime. I think
you got some.
Hey, DJ, you ever seen Hoodlum? You ever seen Hoodlum?
Nah, let me see. Let me look the cover of it.
I never seen Hoodlum.
Hoodlum was the shit too.
I started watching the black movies once it got to the 2000s. I see because I saw all the boys in the hoods, the men's societies.
Damn. So you ain't seen like
Netflix show,
the Notorious? You ain't seen Straight Outta Compton, Black Panther?
I saw Black. That's a Marvel movie. I saw it said Black Panther.
That's a black movie. What are you talking about? Oh, the God.
But it's not urban though.
Wakanda was
positive.
Nigga, come on.
I don't like the movies that
women don't like that urban stuff. You know,
I don't like the movies that depict us as gangbangers and drug dealers. Too tough.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So you never watched Paid in Full? That's the gangster.
No, never seen it.
I love Paid.
I love Paid in Full. I love. They was good movies that was done. That was done well. Just like I liked it. The Best Man's Wedding. I liked it.
I like Blue Hill Avenue. I like Blue Hill Avenue.
But Unc though, the reason why Paid in Full is not just a Negro, bang bang shoot 'em up type of stuff. That too. But I think it's because Ace is seen as somebody who's seeing the bullshit. Like he's the person that's actually seeing the bullshit happen and saying, I don't want to be a part of it. So to me, Paid in Full is a little bit different.
I seen Belly.
He's tired of struggling, dog. And the price pays with his life.
Yep.
I seen Belly.
Belly was my shit.
I love
Belly was my shit.
I don't know when it came out.
Belly had a lot of colors going on. I don't know. So
Belly
had that fine chocolate sister in it. Ooh, she's some smooth chocolate. I don't know.
Terrell Hicks. All of the urban feels from the 90s was good. A lot of, like I said, then we had Best Man's Wedding, The Best Man. Then we had The Wood.
I ain't seen none of the Best Mans either.
My
wife like that, all that shit. She saw the most recent one.
Did you ever see The Wood?
Nah.
Oh man, you gotta go back and watch it.
So, but you seen Friday though, right?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
What about Three Strikes? What about Three Strikes?
3 Strikes was hilarious. That dude's career just did really.
He probably seen Boys in the Hood, too.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood, 3 Strikes.
Okay, so all the main shit you probably.
Yeah, I ain't see the good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that new. I don't know. I agree with you because I'm not about to sit there and watch for an hour long how she done. I don't know. This new shit is. I don't know.
My favorite scene in Belly.
I just started watching Tyler Perry movies.
But it was jewels dropped in Belly.
That's the thing. I can't watch Tyler Perry movies.
No, I'm not watching no Tyler. The only two
to
Tyler
me,
Perry
that cliche is like
those are pedestals of the black community. If you want to accept it or not.
No, I only watch the good ones for comedy.
Bro, I used to watch the Tyler Perry screenplays and shit.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman, at least.
Wait a minute. I seen Diary of a Mad Black Woman 1 and 2.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? And I watched the Tyler Perry stage shit before it was actually movies and should be when they was just on stage, bro.
Oh yeah, the skits. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I
the
seen
skits.
that shit, but
Okay,
after
yeah.
a while, you seen everything.
Them all.
Bro.
Yeah, I give you that.
Hey, I know one movie you probably ain't seen, DJ.
Who's that?
That was like it wasn't a Tyler Perry movie, but it was called Diary of a Tired Black Man.
Oh no.
Gotta go back and watch. That was a good ass, like a little documentary
Is
type
that
of movie.
you gender banging or is that a real movie? You
That's
know
a
what I'm
real
saying?
movie. That's a well, no. It's kind of like on some gender. But they
Black
saying the
woman.
shit
What
from
about the tired black man?
That's why he liked it.
they said
like, yeah.
I seen that shit the first time I seen it was in 2007. I was 19. It was on DVD. It's called Diary of a Tired Black Man.
And that's when he started that's when he became a banger, right? He saw that movie, he's like, I'm gonna bang.
When he first got his flag.
We throwing gang signs.
He's throwing them gang signs.
Hell no. This nigga
I don't watch none of Tyler Perry's serious movies because he's a terrible writer. Usually on our family movie nights, we need some family and funny and just real goofy and not serious. And so far, we've been watching like the Madea movies. Because you don't have to take them serious, and most of the time we laugh. They don't be good. We laugh. They be so bad they be good. We spend most of the movie being like Tyler Perry need to be stopped. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hey,
this is
that
just
movie,
a
I think
terrible
I Love
writing.
My Wife, that shit's pretty fucked up. That
You know
fool's
what it
dead.
is? Tyler Perry movie give that sitcom feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't seem like to me it don't be in depth. It be like surface level acting. It don't got like a lot of, but I seen him in some movies that I don't know if he wrote it or not though. This is why I can't say he's a bad writer. I can't just say that he's a bad writer. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all want to sit here and say I'm gender banging? Tyler Perry really fucked us over. Him and Oprah, when they made that motherfucking For Color Girls, they fucked us over.
Oh, that shit crazy.
They fucked us over in that movie, man.
Oh, you said that.
You ain't never heard of that movie? It was only one good nigga in the whole fucking movie. they had one nigga throwing a baby out the window. One nigga was a rapist. One nigga one nigga was down low, and I think it was Ghost that played the down low dude in the movie. Bro, it was like every.
Wait a minute, Ghost is from Tyler Perry.
Yes, he was in the Tyler Perry movie. He played like some down low dude, like Janet, and he gave Janet Jackson the monster. He gave her houses in Virginia, bro. I'm like, this shit ain't real. This shit ain't no
Ghost was
motherfucker.
on Barbershop too.
Yeah, he sure was in Barbershop too. Yep.
He wouldn't have got hit by that.
And he was in Gridiron Gang. He played the older gang member in Gridiron Gang. I remember why I was like, nigga, that's Ghost.
Ghost came out of that shit?
Yeah, he was in Gridiron Gang. He was the one. Remember when towards the end when the dark skinned dude was mopping the floor and he seen them, they was from rival hoods. He started flashing his signs at him.
Oh, okay,
Dude started
okay,
flashing back and he act like he had a pistol, like he was reaching.
But Ghost is his most iconic.
In the field, right?
Ghost has got to
field.
be his most iconic role and shit, bro.
That is. He's a class actor, man. I like Omari
I bet you
Hardwick.
ain't know the dude who played Ghost went for the Black Panther role.
Oh, I didn't know that, Giz. That's crazy.
He didn't get it? Damn.
Of course he didn't. We know who got it.
Yeah, I can't see him as that kind of actor anyway, bro. I don't see him on that type of shit.
I mean, if he had a
If he can play Ghost, he can definitely play a Black Panther. I can definitely.
He had to have an accent. He probably couldn't do the accent
That's
that
what
well.
that probably is.
I think it was because he was too brown. That would be the
That's
only
what I
reason.
didn't want to say. I didn't really want to say it,
They were
bro.
gonna confuse the brown
I
guy.
don't try to be the one to say it, but he is kind of like, to me, the Black Panther. They want somebody.
Yeah,
who's
it's
like
African.
dark.
Yeah, he's darker. Yeah,
African descent, West Africa.
A darker shade of brown.
Yeah, he could have probably played the Killmonger.
Man, Killmonger was that nigga, bro. Killmonger was that nigga.
Because Killmonger, voted Killmonger, but then Killmonger would have looked mixed still.
Killmonger is the
appearances from Africa.
The reason the black people that like Killmonger, y'all the problem, right?
How?
Y'all the problem.
Damn.
No,
And this is why y'all the problem.
Killmonger was telling the truth the whole time.
He was really the good guy. You really want to protect him.
Bullshit, right? And this is the problem, right? You would destroy a whole nation just for your truth to be told, and that's why you're the problem. Because since your truth is so important to you that it makes you be this rebellious ass person, you make that a problem, not only just for the kingdom, but for the people that live in the kingdom. That is bullshit.
Well, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say when he first met them? He said millions of black people suffering all over the world, and y'all got the power to change that. Y'all got the power to help us.
Wakanda was selfish as fuck. They sitting there isolated with flying cars and shit. And you got niggas in the hood fucking struggling and doing bad.
So why the fuck he just didn't move to Wakanda?
How about
Just
you
move
help
to
all the other
Wakanda?
black people just like you?
That motherfucker literally went in there and said, I'm this and that, and put up his goddamn arm and proved that he's this and that. And for some reason, he just couldn't live there. No, he had to destroy that bitch. That's what he wanted to do, was destroy it. And that's the problem.
I think he wanted to become king and put their resources out to the world, I thought.
Are we gonna forget that they fucking killed his?
Man, that's bullshit.
We gonna forget that they murked his dad? They murked his dad because his dad was trying to help black folks all over the world.
His brother, his daddy brother murked him. You forgot that?
Yeah, and took his birthright away
and left that nigga in Oakland.
And left him there in the fucking ghettos of Oakland. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Man,
come on, man. Them nigga was foul as fuck, bro.
What that got to do with the little babies in Wakanda?
Man, them niggas had it coming.
What that got to do with the little? What that got to do with the little babies in Wakanda, bro?
They was almost traitors to the
Again,
rest of their people.
you're telling me, you keep on telling me shit about his personal problems. We're talking about a nation.
Well, guess what? He made himself their personal problem. How about that?
And that's the exactly. That's the problem with black people, because they feel as though that their problems and what their personal problems is supposed to impact everybody else that had nothing to do with what happened to you. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to diminish nothing, but I'm just saying we had nothing to do with it.
If we wear the same uniform, the same skin uniform, whether you think so or not, our problems are connected to you.
Bullshit.
Period.
And that's the problem.
It ain't no. Even if you look at black people now, it ain't not one fucking land where black people are inhabited that shit ain't been colonized, that the people haven't been enslaved, that the people haven't been oppressed, that they haven't been forced to do fucking free labor for hundreds of years. Not one fucking plot of land, unless you want to say Ethiopia or somewhere on the horn.
But 18, was there not a better option? Was there not a better option?
Well, they weren't trying to. They weren't trying to hear shit he had to say. They tried to turn him. They tried to turn him away. After they did the shit that they did to fuck him over. No, man, fuck them.
I'm gonna say it with the ER. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.
I just think there was a better way.
And China.
Go ahead. Somebody, go ahead.
A better way. It was definitely a better way. Definitely. He did not pick the best way
at all.
Yeah, I mean,
he wasn't dealing that
people move a little faster.
You know who's right? I know who's right too.
Yeah, one of my favorite YouTubers, right? Comic Explain, right? The motherfucker says violence is not the answer, but is a answer. You know what I mean? It is a answer. And it goes a little bit quicker.
Comics Explain.
I love that nigga, man. Shout out to Benny, man. You heard about Benny? Oh yeah, one of the he's another comic guy. He ended up passing away about a year and a half ago.
I didn't know that. I like comics. It be beefing the comic book sector too. Like the people that have comic book YouTube creators, they be beefing like a motherfucker. It's weird. You would think comic book nerds, the niggas have real beef.
What they beef
well, like this one typical nigga shit. Okay, it was this one comic book writer, wrote a really good book called The Antagonist. One of the guys reviewed the book. Come to find out that the guy that wrote the book is MAGA. Then this other guy called Blurred. What's his name? Blurred. I don't know, some shit. He went on a rant about the dude reviewing the book because it was the writer was MAGA. So it got all sanctimonious, self-righteous, virtue signaling, as if you can't enjoy a product from somebody because of their political views. And that shit's weird to me. Weird as fuck. I read the book. I bought the book called Antagonist. It was good as shit. I don't give a fuck who this nigga vote for. Shit. The book was good. But they started talking, just coming at the dude because he supported the MAGA, it got all weird. And it was like some beef. It's weird shit. I'm like, this supposed to be about comic books. This shit's supposed to be fun, man.
Facts.
Y'all niggas bringing some politics and weird ass shit.
But you notice that's why a lot of artists, they don't answer questions that's like political. You know what I mean? Because it's like, as soon as you pick a side, you lose out on a percentage of your audience. You know what I mean?
Yep, because there's no right or wrong answer.
Exactly.
There's no right or wrong answer, man. I mean, every answer is the wrong answer. That's why a lot of people don't touch on that shit.
I go to restaurants at all time. Them niggas could be vote. They could vote for whoever. If the food good, I'm in that motherfucker. Like straight up. All right.
Nah, I agree with you, but there's a lot of niggas out there that's just, I don't know, shit.
Things like Blurred with no name or something, or some shit like that. Blurred with no fear, or some shit, some bullshit. Little bald head, look weird ass nigga. But I fuck with Comments Explain though. He was breaking that shit down.
Yeah, I fuck with you. That's my nigga, man.
Yeah.
That's my nigga, man.
I wish I could have got in that content creation lane. It's too late now. Oversaturated.
Yeah.
But cause I like a walking comic book encyclopedia, man. And I definitely would love to talk about that kind of shit all day and actually make some fucking money. That'd be a sweet goddamn deal.
Yeah, that's my shit from me.
I go crazy listening to people talk about comic book all day.
I used to read comic books as a shorty, man. I remember reading Dark Man. Dark Man was my shit when I was a shorty. It was fucked up. I forgot what he was. He did something, but he got into it with the mob, and them niggas like kidnapped him and like fucked him up and poured acid all over his face.
Yeah.
Tried to kill him and shit.
They fucked him up, then he couldn't feel pain anymore.
Yeah, he became like a vigilante or some shit like that.
He couldn't feel pain, and he was all fucked up. He had like some super strength and shit. They made a movie about Dark Man.
Yep, sure did.
It was actually pretty good. I heard they supposed to be rebooting Dark Man, I think. And I'm going to see He-Man next month for sure.
I can't wait till that He-Man come out.
What y'all niggas know about Thundercats?
Thundercats, ho.
They first want to call them hoes, man.
Pull out the sword like motherfucking lion, though.
I used to like Monroe, nigga. I used to like how he gave that little speech every time he activated his shit. Ancient
wait. What y'all think about? I don't know if y'all already asked this or did a show on it, but how y'all feel about Michael? What did y'all go see Michael?
No.
Nigga, I'm old, nigga. The only Jackson 5, the only movie that Michael movie that matters to me is the Jackson 5 American Dream.
I ain't seen that shit, bro.
I know too much about Michael's life to go
And they
watch
said that shit. They rewrote everything on the Michael Jackson movie just so they could sell his image more money. The machine can make more money.
Just because I know that the Michael Jackson should be sensitive, I was like, man, I'm not trying to ruin Michael Jackson, so I don't be wanting to see no more shit, bro.
Yeah, I wish somebody would try to come up here and go.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I probably never watch it. I just, even the people that reviewed it, you're not gonna get nothing. If you know Michael's life story, you're not gonna get nothing new out this movie. Because it really happened. So, you know, man.
Did you watch the second Space Jam?
Hell no.
The second who?
I didn't either. I still haven't watched that shit.
The second way?
Space Jam with LeBron James.
Yeah,
Oh hell
the
no.
second one, not the real one.
Hell no.
Wait, which Space Jam? Like with the cartoons, the Looney
Yeah.
Tunes shit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know they had that shit.
Yeah, LeBron James did one.
No, they have one with Michael Jordan, the original though. That
Yeah, I
shit,
remember that
that shit's
one.
dope.
Yeah.
That shit's dope as fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know that shit existed.
Yeah, LeBron.
Some shit I think they just need to let it be. They're trying to remake everything. You know what I'm saying? Just let
Yeah,
some
and it's not
shit rock.
original. That's the problem. It's not original.
It's like they're running out of shit, so they want to use all the new CGI shit to make over old shit that they, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, no, we're gonna gotta reset the whole shit.
Yeah, I think creativity is dying, bro.
Did you watch? Have you seen the Harder They Fall?
Yeah, I think I watched
heard
the
of it,
Harder
though.
They
That's
Fall.
original. That shit was pretty fucking badass.
I mean, there's still original movies and shit, but creativity is dying out though. A lot of times the storylines be the same, they just switched it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Change the characters' names and shit.
It's about money, man.
Creativity is not dying out. It's a selection from Hollywood. It's the
Yep,
problem.
you're right. You're right about that, Giz. You're right about that.
It's a lot of creativity, a lot of fan fiction, a lot of people out there doing original stuff that's just not getting picked up. Now the LeBron James, a new legacy. It was a business move, and I would have did it too.
Yeah, but aren't you guys mad that all the movies that you guys get depicted on are gangster movies or they idolize crime and shit? They never show like a smart engineer or some bullshit like that, or like the top tier of the black
I
people.
mean, there's more movies that show engineers and shit than there's crime movies. There's documentaries, there's all types of shit, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see a Black Grey's Anatomy or something like that. That'd be dope. But I'm not expecting them to do that because they don't have good intentions on showing us in a good way. It's always been like that.
We're bringing Harry Potter back too as a TV series.
Well, that'll probably be hard.
That'd
I
be
think
dope.
that'd be hard.
Man, I love Harry
They
Potter.
about to make one of them Slytherin dudes. I think he black.
They're gonna milk that shit
instead of white.
Okay.
But that's the thing, though. Like, why?
Mhm.
It seems like that mainstream is only thinking about revamping like old school things that work. You know what I mean? And that
look,
shit is just
though,
stupid.
But some shit makes sense business wise and artistically. Cause Harry Potter, the movies and shit is cool. But if they bring it in a series,
TV
that's
show?
gonna be hard, bro.
Facts.
It's gonna be hard.
Actually, I think that's how like
It'll be hard
Twilight.
for them to lose, you know what I'm saying?
like
Doing
200
Harry
episodes
Potter
of that
series.
shit.
That's how I think like Twilight, like all the movies that got like think about it. Like what's that
Twilight,
racing movie?
Twilight.
What's that racing movie that got like 12 movies?
Fast and Furious?
Fast and
Furious.
Furious. Fast and Furious as a TV show. I think that would be like, come on.
Man, that shit is
I don't
fucking.
know about that.
Yeah, that shit
superhero
went down a
movie,
long
bro.
time ago.
To me, that burn out.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious is, but to me, they wouldn't lose though, because it's easy to do episode. Every episode, they gotta track down some shit or do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, they can go back to the racing part. It doesn't have to do what they're doing now because they totally lost the plot now.
Yeah,
They
that shit.
did
That's
a
original.
TV series. It was a cartoon. Fast and Furious cartoon hard. Go hard.
It's the thing
Really?
going on in Hollywood
I've
right
never
now.
heard of it.
They're gonna use AI in the next movie to put what's his name, Paul Walker, back in the movie.
This is the thing with
Oh,
Hollywood
okay.
right now.
Yeah.
It ain't that create. It's all about IPs, intellectual properties. Because both of y'all was right. Creativity is dead in Hollywood, but it's not dead because he was right. People be coming up with good shit all the time. Hollywood just don't pick it up because it's all about IP. That's why we go.
Yeah,
to
we mean like
RoboCop.
creativity is dead. Like nobody ain't creative. It's just that that's not what's being shown. Like
That's
Yeah.
not what's making money. You know
Because it's
what
about IPs, yeah. It's like we're gonna get another Ninja Turtles. We're gonna get another RoboCop. That's why we getting He-Mans. That's why we're gonna get some more Smurf movies. We'll never start getting Spider-Mans. If the shit comes from something
They
else,
made RoboCop, but it failed.
yeah, if shit comes from but still they already said they was gonna make another one. If shit made money before or come from a book or a comic book, that's the first thing they look at. A lot of those little movies we see, like the Hunger Games and all that kind of shit, they all were little books first.
Yeah, books. Yeah.
Divergent, Maze Runner, which was amazing by the way. They was all little books first because
another Judge Dredd movie would be dope.
That's the one with Zac Efron.
Usually when a movie original concept based on nothing, that shit usually flop, man. Because I blame us.
Did you watch the Crash?
But you got, but that's what I'm saying. You got a whole bunch of new creations like on Netflix. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think that it's something going on where it's just like
you would be surprised. A lot of that shit be based on something if you Google it.
Mm-hmm. And then they
a lot of shit is based on the same stories. They just keep bringing it back with different.
Nah, they got Stranger Things is based off of something.
That's original.
You'd be surprised how
it's
much
original, but it was backed by Netflix. It will push
That's what I'm
and
saying.
budget.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That thing is low key Goonies.
You said what up? I think somebody said.
You watch that Crash documentary on Netflix? That white bitch that killed the two vatos?
Oh
I never heard of it. I never heard of it, Rocco.
It's called The Crash on Netflix documentary. Like she killed her, she deleted her boyfriend and her best friend in a attempted suicide crash, and she survived, but she's getting like a lot.
Bro, I just watched this shit on Netflix. I forgot what it's called, bro. I was gonna put y'all onto that shit too, bro. But I ain't see that Flash shit though. That Crash shit.
My wife was watching that. Yeah, a little white girl. She crashed
Yeah.
into a wall or something, and they gave her like 20 years. I think I want to say. I think her trial
She got
just going
15 for
on.
both, for each life, for each kid, continuously. So 30 years to life. Yeah. But she wouldn't admit that she did it on purpose. She said that she had she doesn't remember shit before the like supposedly.
Bro, I watched this.
But it's not convenient for her to say.
Yeah, I gotta watch this shit with that cult on Netflix. I just can't remember his name, bro. But it's a series with a cult nigga. Yeah, I gotta check that shit out, bro.
Quick question for y'all. Y'all was saying Space Jam the original. Do y'all separate the movies from like the people if they do crimes and shit like that?
Oh yeah, I separate anybody. If they do anything, I separate the talent from the person. Like
I
even
I believe I Could Fly was in Space Jam.
I never stopped playing that song.
I don't give a fuck. I still bump that shit. Whatever.
I still bump R. Kelly. I'm probably gonna get some flack for that. But I don't give a damn what people say.
I was listening to "Step in the Name of Love" just yesterday.
Was it How to Be a Cult Leader, Doc?
No, it's not how
You're
to
gonna
be.
bump some R. Kelly while you're giving out golden showers, huh?
Bro, I just finished watching. Only Vato would think about. You see what I'm saying, bro? What's wrong with this man, bro?
Shame that man.
Vato got no shame. The Unchosen, nigga. Let me post it in the chat. Unchosen.
A 6-part brother.
Yeah.
Unchosen, I'm gonna fuck with that shit.
It's easy to watch too, bro. As soon as you start watching, you're gonna watch the rest of the shit. Some of it gonna annoy you eventually, but
hey, y'all just brought back memories, man. When I was a shorty, I went to this school called Bradwell, right? Our colors was black and gold. Man, I remember like this was like 96. My grandmama bought me the like for gym, she bought me the Monstars. She bought me the Monstars jump, the uniform and all of that. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing. Boy, I was in there killing it. I had the black you remember they outfit on Space Jam? I had that on with the gold tee. Couldn't tell me nothing, boy.
Yeah, I'd rock that shit too.
Hey DJ, how strong is the accents in that show? I see it's a British show.
The accent ain't too strong.
Okay, because my
To
wife
me,
watched a
British
lot of.
accents only be strong in the first couple of, you know what I'm saying, sentences or some shit. I
Okay,
catch on with British accent easy because I watch a lot of
okay.
British shit.
Yeah, I suck with watching shows. I rather watch
Certain
a.
parts of it have like a thick, like you can hear it.
Yeah, yeah. The thing about it,
Like
bro,
Manchester.
the matter
Do they
what the
sound like
accent
Fanta?
is, the matter what the accent is, as long as if they speak in English, I always understand them, bro.
Ah, it could be because
Do they
yeah.
sound like that guy Fanta on Gospel of Bob?
Bro, you
I
know it's crazy, bro. I bro, I got people, cousins, and other people that I know in New York. That's harder for them to understand people down south than me, and it's not. And I know, and it's not just because I'm just living down south now and shit. I'm talking about it. Like I don't know, bro. Once you talk in English, I understand you. Completely.
You gonna break it down? You did tell me one time you be talking to your essays and they be speaking like some broken English and you can understand them and shit.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
They be talking
Yeah,
in enhanced
I
signals
don't
and
like
shit.
watching whole shows with thick accents. I'd rather watch a Japanese show with subtitles than some British, Scottish, Norwegian cats and all them
You
kind of
be
shows that
watching
my wife be
anime shit.
watching.
And that's the reason why it's harder for American people to understand other people than vice versa. Because remember now,
No,
the
I
majority
could
of
understand
media,
accents. The only one I
but
don't like
no,
is
you could
Canadian.
understand accent, but the majority of people that I heard that can understand accent is American people, and that's because the majority of the media is made from America. So it's
Yeah.
not like American people is watching American TV and other people is watching American TV.
And I be understanding, but it's just not a good listen, and it feel uncomfortable, and it feel like I got an extra listen.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
can't sit through
I can't
European
relax
movies
But
and
and
but
watch
shit.
it.
but look at this. But there's
You
niggas that
could
watch
watch it a
anime
lot.
that speak Japanese and it's just because you ain't used to it. I'm telling you, bro.
That
If you
don't
go and
understand a
watch like
goddamn
some
word.
British shows, if you go and binge watch some British shows for like three different shows, you'll be straight, bro. It's
Mm-hmm.
just it's just
Top Boy, Doctor
you say
Who,
what?
Top Boy, Doctor Who.
Nigga, Doctor Who, nigga. Doctor Who.
I used to watch that shit when I was a kid. Dr. Who was hustling.
Bro. Doctor Who,
I
Top
gotta
Boy,
get back with you, bro.
I
yeah,
can't.
Hey,
let us
LA Project.
what's the one with the dinosaurs and shit is
Before
primeval
time.
primal or primeval or some shit like that.
Primeval.
Hey,
I
scary
tried
movies
to
don't
watch
hit
that
the
one
same
British show
anymore,
with the black
bro. Even
people
with AI
called
and all this shit, it's just not
Super
scary.
Cell.
Hey,
I'm
I
glad
ain't
y'all
gonna lie,
said something
man.
about Netflix, man. Cause
Tales from the Hood
my
was one
show
of my
just came
shows.
back out.
What's that?
$1 Million Secret, season 2.
What that about? What's $1 Million Secret?
All right, so it'd be a whole bunch of different people in this house, and when they go in the room, somebody might have this treasure chest inside there. They got the motherfucking $1 million.
Hmm.
You got to lie. You got to be lying
Oh,
and stuff like that. Keep motherfuckers off of
Everything
you and
go all
shit
right.
like that.
That's good. That's
That
good.
it ain't fire, man. I can't really tell you without
Yeah.
giving it up.
I think I saw the trailer for. I know what you're talking about now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Team, that is spiriting some
Yeah.
game over there, huh?
Uh
You're
huh.
trying to sleep cozy tonight.
All right, Justin.
It's kind of like one of them joints like the mold and stuff like that. I fuck with that kind of shit.
Yeah, we gotta
I don't like watching shit with The Rock in it anymore. I'm so tired of him.
Damn.
we got like 2 more minutes before we throw up gang signs.
Uh-oh.
Any final words?
I introduced somebody to JP today.
Oh man.
I told her about him and all the stuff he say. and I sent her a video when he was on Kendra G.
What'd she say?
She said that nigga gross.
Oh man.
Niggas throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa, whoa. Now they swerve. Whoa, whoa. Before you know it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody got murdered.